I'm gonna start doing a thing where I'm gonna have one of you guys or you guys kind of explain what happened last session. So what did happen last session?
I don't know.
We started off in the tower. We sent Numpty up to the top to retrieve the treasures on top of the tower. Then he fell off the tower. No, we made our way off the tower as all of the giant pterodon people tried to kill us. We hid from them. We met a bunny that was going to give us shelter. We go back, and it turns out that it was a clan of were-bunnies that tried to steal Anaya, and we slaughtered them. And
Like animals.
and that's where we left off.
Except for I don't think they had any women or children.
And that's where we left off.
Well, we slaughtered them like animals. That
Oh yeah, every last one of them was slaughtered.
Yeah, they're gone.
Maliciously killed with no mercy.
That might be questionable, but we'll just roll with it because it's ancient times, and war crimes are dismissible.
They are dismissible. Yeah. So yeah, I guess Connor, where are you?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm
looking for my glasses right now, and I can't find them, so I'll just sit down.
Oh, okay. All right, so I guess we'll just so you guys took the night's rest in that cave. Now after killing the entire clan of weird rabbit people.
Is that a mosquito? No.
And bring it here, and I'll get the music.
I'm guessing that means we get all the benefits of a long rest.
You guys get a full long rest.
Yay.
Let's see what it's like out today.
I remember leveling up my character.
Heavy rain. Heavy rain is
all good.
Ah, the heavy rain.
All right. I'm gonna go find my other sheet here.
It's still raining.
So, yep, still that heavy rain as before. It looks to almost actually be on the verge of a huge storm rolling in, but you seem to be doesn't seem to come to pass at all, at least through the morning. All right. Books. This one. There we go. All right. So, what do you guys want to do today? What's your plan? What's the big plan here?
I guess we should probably try to find our way back to that campsite and see if the campsite of people are even alive. Because for all we know, like the leader and all of them are still alive. Like they might have made it out.
You can roll your charges, Chloe.
Just
Dawn. Assuming you get 1 to 3.
Back to full.
All right. So, yeah. I see Hurdles is still busy.
Yeah.
So, as you guys wake up, you can hear the cries of Pterodon or Terrafolk above you, and you can kind of hear that voice kind of echoing through the treetops of the large Terrafolk that told everyone to go hunt for you. And you can still see them looking through the dense jungle trying to find you. And you just look up and you can like see them everywhere. And they're like relentlessly looking for you guys, basically.
Trying to think. Maybe we have.
Do we still have that pass without trace?
Yeah.
You can do that once a day.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is we do the pass without trace. We go out into the because that's for like an hour.
I'll cast it here real quick so you guys know. He gets it once a day.
Yeah, up to an hour.
concentration for an hour. So you don't get it for a very long time.
Because what I'm thinking is we do like what
And
we
the thing
did.
is, if you do it, you would have to be traveling at a slow pace for this. So there's a chance you'll lose a hex. Yeah, slow pace, 50% chance of one less hex per day. You get more passive perception, and you can travel in stealth for the day's travel.
Well, I
So
almost
if you
think
guys want to hide it all, you have to do a slow pace. If you guys want to hide it all, even
we're
with
we're gonna
hex.
we're gonna have to hide for at least an entire hex.
And like a whole hex is like 8 hours worth of time, basically.
Yeah.
Make sure to prepare the invisibility spell.
Get that
Disguise
get
self. Utility wizard my way to surviving while everyone else dies. I'm a utility wizard, but only
I'm
for
excited
myself.
for the day that everyone dies and Debbie's left in the middle of the jungle and gets lost.
And then I die.
Invisible, cold, starving.
Oh, by
Oh
the
my,
way,
Chloe.
by the way, I've acquired a new spell.
Create
Oh,
food in water. Becomes
definite
even a little bit
survival. What if
easier.
Anaya and I survive?
It is a what is that, a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, it's two. I only get 2 of those spell slots, but that's a boatload of food.
Mm-hmm.
45 pounds of food. 30. Yeah. Well, time to throw out our water skins, right?
No.
Oh, I should probably throw.
yeah.
Yeah. It's too much weight. I'm a weak little
That
little
spell
elf.
is not a ritual, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it takes
Does
straight
it
up
cost
your,
anything? It doesn't have any component costs, but still.
Nope, doesn't require any material. You just pray to the
45 pounds of
gods
food,
and
my
You
God,
just wave your
indefinite
hands in
survival.
the air and then
you
poof.
put your hands in the air and that
I'm
weird
like,
Goshen
food
breath
gods,
stuff
give
comes
us
down.
food.
You know, it occurs in D&D, you probably could see like medieval armies in the millions to 2 millions of size because the whole supply thing wouldn't be a problem with that spell right there. Like, it's like
30
The thing
gallons,
is, I'm
45
a
pounds.
5th level cleric. You know how much shit we've accomplished for me to get here?
Most people,
Normal
if they
people
are
don't
clerics,
live this long.
Most people, if they are clerics, aren't even level 1. Technically.
Yeah, most priests aren't clerics.
No,
it
they're
depends on
just
the
priests.
setting. I mean, I agree.
Because the whole thing is the character class is way different than the NPC classes. So even if they're a rogue, they're not the same rogue as you are, kind of thing. So yeah, what's the plan? You know that the camp with all the stuff that was there before is this hex right here, with the waterfall symbol on it.
You know?
So it takes 1 hex of travel to get there. And so, what's the plan? Things are looking for you. It's rainy, so you might have a bit of easier time with the heavy rain. Although it is morning, so it's not going to be as nice as it was last night.
Oh man. I don't think we have much choice than to just try.
Yeah, I feel like we should go with the slow pace and
Yeah.
sneak or stealth our
Just
way.
like I'm definitely gonna keep like an eye out as much as I can and stuff.
Okay. Sounds good. So, are you going to spend any slots today, Clay, on your necklace?
Yeah, not lost unless by magical.
All right. So you will not need a roll there, Connor, today. And you guys begin your journey down. So, Connor, since you are the one leading the party, I would like you to give me a D100 roll.
Oh. Yes. My favorite rolls.
Ooh. Okay. You are good. You will move the full hex, but... So, do you guys want Mushib to do the pastel trace? It only lasts for an hour. So...
I'd probably save it for if we need to run away from them.
Yeah.
That's just me. I mean, I could become invisible and hide in a bush. So, you know, probably don't treat my word as law when it comes to that because it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
All
So
right. So as you guys are traveling in the day, you guys do come across a point where it does seem that a few terrafolk have spotted you as you're headed down this wayward direction.
huh.
You see, from what you can see, there is a good 4 of them above you. And they seem to be heading down your direction very quickly. They know you're there.
Mm.
That's unfortunate.
No one seemed to have spotted us.
Yeah.
Could we have they called out for anyone, or is it just the 4 of them?
They're just diving on you right now. They haven't done any call outs or anything. Not that you've heard, at least.
Time to go
Um,
invisible, ladies and
Could we
gentlemen.
potentially like try to hide under a big tree that there is, and then have Mushroom pop his stealth to see if we can lose their gaze?
Yeah,
Like
you
they
guys
lose
are
track of
hiding
us.
still. Would everyone please roll me stealth? And Mush will cast his spell.
Oh yes, my favorite role. Yeah.
Holy cow!
No,
I
Rhetorius.
have a
Oh,
plus
Anaya.
10. Boy, I love
1, 2,
leveling up.
3.
Oh no!
Let's see what Mushrib and your other friend here got.
You guys, yeah.
Boy,
Oh, you go find that tree. Oh, okay.
And just got stuck. Oh boy. So, and these guys. Let's see what these bad boys got here.
I think the person who rolled the lowest was Chloe.
yeah, and I have a plus 10.
Yeah.
I rolled a 3 because I have a plus 10.
That's good stuff. That's good
Alright.
stuff.
But I mean, like logistically, I rolled second highest.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
Mushroom.
So,
Mushroom's pretty stealthy.
who
They totally
guys are
see
lucky.
all of us.
Oh yeah, we're the
guys
stealthiest.
a
Nothing
little
can
bit
Yeah, we're
possibly
invisible.
catch
No,
us.
no. Oh no.
They
So
won't
if it
all
weren't for
over.
Mushrib's past the trace, they would have found you. So 4
Of course.
terrafolk dive onto the ground. They sit on the ground. They begin to start looking around. You've all kind of scattered around in the area, found a large bush to hide behind, and you see the terrafolk looking around. They're not seeing you right away. They're looking for you though.
I'm gonna like. I know we're not doing round by round, but like as a reaction, I would like to prepare my invisibility spell if one of them comes up and tries to attack me. If one of them gets within like 5 feet of me.
So if you hold it,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Debbie,
hold it. Basically.
the spell slot will be used if you even if you don't cast it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. So you're gonna do that.
Yep.
Let's see if any of them get anywhere close to you, guys.
Because if I had a better stealth roll, I wouldn't do that. But my 9's not inspiring confidence. So yeah.
So, Anaya and Rhetorius, you two are standing fairly close to each other.
Yeah.
And through a little bit of searching on there, and you're kind of like moving around from cover to cover, moving from side to side, and one of you trips on a log, and they look over and they see you clear
Oh,
as day,
man.
standing out in the open, both Rhetorius and Anaya. So we can get some combat right here. I'll bring you guys over here to the screen. I'm just gonna check here. Yes, get rid of these guys. Middle of the day. Global illumination. All right. Move you guys right here. Can you guys hear the music in the background, like through my mic?
No.
Not through yours, no. You're like on our own.
Good. Because my sister's like blaring music right now.
Oh, no. We can't hear that.
But alrighty.
Hold on, I gotta refresh the page. So, I don't have audio.
No.
There we go. It's because I had the tab muted, and I can't unmute the tab
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah, that's the thing. Bring the initiative order up here. Follow this return. Alright. Yep, everyone can start rolling up initiative here.
Where's my
I
thing?
see Bland isn't here.
Not yet.
Yeah, he just had to go without him then. My rolls are prime today. Boy, I'm gonna die.
I didn't
boy.
couldn't see my token. I can't see anything, so
Typical Debbie.
yep, typical blind me looking at this black cube. Don't worry, I'm sorry, guys. It's just my I cast invisibility too well, in that I made the universe.
You can't see yourself.
Yeah, I can't see the universe.
How many Terra folk did you say that found us?
4.
4?
Or
Yeah, one
How
of them.
many did you guys fight that one time? I wasn't here for that.
one.
3 the first time.
In a squished hole,
In the squished holes, we had like advantage. They had like disadvantage on attacks and stuff.
and we didn't fight them all at the same time.
And
Yeah,
did they kick
they
your butts?
rotated out.
No, they didn't kick our
Corey was
buns.
on 4 HP and I was on 2 HP. When one of
Yeah.
them retreated, we killed one. One of them was low and retreated, and the other just decided to leave.
Alright.
Okay, we're gonna win this fight easy peasy.
I totally forgot for some reason that I hadn't put Dungeons and Dragons as the game, so
Were you Destiny?
we were playing some Destiny 2 for a little while there, guys.
I saw that, yeah, when I was on. I'm watching
in a
on
way,
my
we're
phone and my computer, and there's 4 viewers right now, so that means not even all of us are watching it.
Oh yeah, I don't watch streams.
Hold on, I'll load it up on my phone here. I can't do it on my computer because it'll crash everything
It'll kill everything.
at the same time as I'm playing. Yeah, I'll load it up on my phone though.
Okay, there we go. It finally swapped over to saying Dungeons and Dragons is the game that we're
in a
playing.
way, we're playing with Destiny in a sense with the
Together,
dice,
19.
but that excuse won't hold up in the court of law.
Where the fuck are you, Numpty?
There we go.
Can I put your token out here?
We're doing fabulous.
For a brief second, I saw hurdles in the background.
I know. It's sad.
Oh, suddenly he spawn. He shows up out of the brush.
I mean, that's what'll happen when he comes back.
Do 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 do. Here he come.
There he is.
Oh, is he?
Nope.
Well, hold on.
Not
Oh,
yet.
Now he come.
now he
Oh.
come. He sit down.
Oh. Now
He
he's
do
here.
a sit. He do a sit down.
He's doing a sit, boys. Oh, he's almost here.
The
Maybe if he
faithful.
rolls,
There he
Yay!
Turtles made it.
You made it just in time to fight 4 Terrafolk.
Well,
Yep.
you say fight. I'm just gonna watch. I'm joking. Please don't beat me up. don't kill the wizard.
Alright, you got yours in
Oh,
there.
nice. They should've-
Descending. Alright, so
Maybe
as of
Chloe
now,
looked like
Oh, I
Gordon.
think you're muted, Hurts.
You are muted, correct.
Oh, I hit the button, but it didn't turn off. So.
alright, so as of now, you guys are sneaking back to the camp hurdles, back where the flaming fists were,
Mhm.
to see if you can find any more of those relics. And on your way there, the Terrafolk spotted you guys moving, and if you scroll up, you can see the poor stealth checks they made. Even with passed out trace, they were able to see Retoris and Anaya.
Yeah.
Start investigating the area. So, as of now, they do not know any of you are there except for Retoris and Anaya. As of now. So, Numpty, you will go first.
So, am I invisible then? Like, as a question? Or,
No, you're just stealth
They
right
don't
now.
see you. That's the thing. Oh
Excellent.
yeah, one of them is near you, so you could have popped your invisibility
And quick question: would that have taken my action for this turn?
for this turn. No,
Yeah. Oh, okay.
you are invisible, but you're not.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Wow, boy. I'm gonna. Can I see Bland and Mushrib and all my other friends?
Roll perception. Oh yeah, Vlan, go ahead and roll a stealth check real quick.
Okay, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
How perceptive am I?
18.
Solid.
And Debbie's a 19. And I'm an 18.
You got a 28 because we
Probably
got
be
past that.
disadvantaged
Yeah,
since
yeah,
it's
18
heavy
is
rain
out.
out.
19. So the only person you can see is Anaya and Rotoris.
Uh-oh.
Everyone else is hidden to your view.
Well, I'm just gonna. My stealth roll is decent, so actually, I think you guys, I'm gonna do some positioning here. I'm gonna just kind of like attempt to quietly move hereabouts,
All right.
like behind this rock, perhaps.
Yep.
25, 30, so I won't make it all the way.
No, you can do diagonals.
Oh, of course, I'm retarded. Turns out I'm dumb. Yeah, I'm not gonna go behind the rock. I'm gonna go almost behind the rock.
Right there.
Yeah, like right there, actually.
All right.
And then I'm just gonna
Anything
wait to
else?
see what happens because I don't know where anyone is yet.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
We'll put on that you are invisible.
Ooh,
We'll
spooky
put that on
numpty.
you. Ramus.
Insult their mothers or stay hidden. That's probably preferable.
Yeah, let's say.
Communism is preferable.
Communism
Death is
a-
preferable.
Death is a
Alternative to
preferable
communism.
Alternative to communism. Nice Liberty
So he
Pride
is
quotes from
stealth.
Torres.
Taking after a little bit of Numpty.
Yeah, it's not dumb. I'm not gonna betray anyone either. I'm just gonna.
He's gonna go invis and begin to move over to this shrub over here.
Oh, two can play your game, Numpty.
Yeah.
Bland.
Brother in arms, Remus.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
With darkness, is it fair that everyone who's in it is blinded? Or but like, okay,
Everything in it.
let me rephrase that because I was gonna go completely wrong. If you're in the darkness, are you able to see things outside the darkness?
No.
Or do
Basically,
we
think of
find-
that area. Anything you can't see anything in it, and anything in it can't see out of it or in
Okay.
its side of it. It's just an area where basically it's an affected area that gives people the blind condition.
Okay.
That's effectively what it does.
Mhm.
People can't see out. People can't see in. That's kind of the whole thing.
And nobody can see me as of now. Do I want to change
Yep.
that?
Yeah.
I'm
As
waiting
soon
to
as
see
you do
how
something
things
cool.
follow.
As soon as you perform an action, they'll like see you because they
You're
saw
a
Ramus
wizard.
cast spell with
So-
this-
Can I
As long as you stay
attempt
within
to?
30 feet, as long as you stay within 30 feet of Mushib, they would get another check because you are breaking cover.
I'm
But
gonna say there. It's a...
you're breaking cover, but you'll get a +10 to your roll because you'll still be in Mushib's affected radius.
I'm gonna try to move.
Yeah, you got a
No,
28
no, fuck
stealth,
it.
so
I mean, I can attack and then move back. That's probably the smarter thing to do. I'm gonna twin spell my chaos bolt, and then hit this man.
Yep.
And then can I hit this man
I'll be back.
without affecting the cover? Also.
Yeah, they won't get any cover. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll hit
And
this
then-
one first and this one with my twin spell.
And then they'd be able to see you then.
Yep, that's fine with me.
All right. Go ahead and cast the first one.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna use a luck point on that.
All right.
Oh yes.
14
That hits.
Okay. For 14 damage. 14. Let's go force damage.
Force damage is as it flies out. Force of energy hits its wings and crushes its ribcage in a bit. It seems to breathe in a heavy. It's like the grievous, grievous cough on it.
And for the second one,
Mm-hmm.
as a 24,
As a hit.
and then 14 poison damage.
Poison. Is this when a ball of poison hits into its face and you begin to hear it like cough and like spit up a bit of blood? As the
And then
poison
I'm
is
gonna-
affected.
Dash out.
no,
back to
do
here.
not that far.
Well,
Well, I
yeah.
guess you already lost
Yeah,
your
it just
stealth,
moves
so
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, when he attacked, you already lost it. So you just
I'm
move
still
to
within
the
30
other.
feet anyways,
Yep.
but I'm not. Yep, that's
They know you're there. The ones who have vision on you.
that is fine. Oh,
All right.
I'll be done.
Mushrib. Special traces concentration.
Sorry about that.
Mushib's gonna. How much of it? He's gonna run all this away. 15 feet.
Oh, a bold one.
Rushing out of cover.
You are bold one.
Would it be considered a surprise
Miss,
attack?
Miss,
It
yes.
wouldn't matter. As he comes in, he just like bats him aside with his wing. Bats it. His maul hits the ground as the Terrafolk bats it aside.
Is this
Oh,
the
okay,
thing?
Mushib.
Will Mushib finally fall at the hands of the bird?
Who knows?
We won't let it.
Taurus, is your turn.
I'm gonna let him die.
No, we gotta pay this fucker before he dies.
Let's pay him in the blood of his own body.
So what are you doing, Corey?
Isn't it freedom?
I guess it is probably best to attack the guy who's already getting attacked for the most part. So we're gonna we'll go there. And we will just go ham on him, I guess. So hit him with an axe.
Alright, that is a hit. For 5.
And then I'm gonna pop a key and we're fury blowing.
That hits.
And another.
Still alive. 13 is a hit. For 6. This one falls after 2 strikes into the jaw. It hits the ground dead.
Yeah.
Alright. And that is your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Terrafolk. This one is going to move. Let me check out its movement and everything. It's got quite a bit of flying. Yeah, all these guys have got javelins on them. How far away is this guy? So this guy over here is going to fly back 10 feet. And then fly towards you and I for the rest of its, actually, no it doesn't, go back 5, 30, yep, there we go. Alright, so it flies into the air, flaps its wings up, and it begins to dive towards you and I as this one appears at your side.
Oh,
coming
it
down
just
from the
comes into
sky.
my vision right there.
Yep. Yeah, I have a weird vision thing on here. I'm actually gonna fix that. I was giving it a shot to see how this would work, but it's not very good. Yeah, no reason to have those. Alright, now you have vision of him. Alright, so this one is terror diving. With a melee weapon attack target. So if it hits you with a melee attack, you are frightened until the end of its next turn. Alright, and it's going to try to jab you twice with its javelin. 18, miss.
That misses.
And a 16, which is a
That
miss.
misses.
Alright. And this one is going to do the same thing to you, Retoris. Fly up into the air and dive towards you with his javelin outreached.
Alright.
Alright.
Hit.
19. It's a hit. 4. 12. And you are
Whew.
considered frightened. Oh no. I don't got my whole sheet here with all my status. Forgot that. I'll just look at the back of the player's book. So you are now frightened of him, which means frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight, and you cannot move willingly closer to the source of the fear. Alright. So it doesn't give him any extra advantage. And then the second attack, 20
Hit.
for 8. 2 jabs into the
Ooh.
side and become afraid of this large beast that just started flying towards
That
you.
was a
Gives out
lot of
wailing
damage.
shriek. Chloe, you are still hitting along with Ramus.
Yeah.
It's going to do the same thing, but to Mushrib.
I don't think
Bring out his
better
battle
live,
axe,
Mushrib.
jamming into him. Alright. Both of those hit. For 7 and 9. So 16, and Mushrib is also frightened. Ooh, that's rough. There, I'll put that on you. To know and signify that you are frightened. Alright, and that is all the Terra folks' turn. And Naya, you are afraid of this thing.
It didn't hit me.
Actually, oh yeah, that's right. You are not afraid. Sorry. You are not afraid of this thing. That's what I meant to say, Connor.
I feel no fear.
Fear. Never afraid.
Never afraid. Let's
Alright.
see here. Well. As someone who does things like this on a regular basis, I will mace it in the face.
14 is a hit.
There we go. There's my damage.
For 7.
And I will
Slam it across the jaw.
War Priest it.
Alright. Natural 20. Oh
Ooh.
boy.
Guide me,
For a whole extra 10 damage. So as the first one strikes against its jaw, the second one comes up and uppercuts it on the side, and like you see some of like the jaw split open as it hits, and almost like dangles in 2. As the skin holds it together, as it's like broken on each side. Nice. Anything else?
Nah.
All right. Urich, you are hidden from view.
Yes.
Stab them. All of them.
Yes. I'm going to go for this one. Has this one been hit yet?
Yeah,
This
that
one's-
one's weakened. He got hit by a chaos bolt.
Okay, yeah. I'm going for that one.
Yeah, you see this one like vomiting up some blood.
So I'm gonna peek out and I'm gonna longbow. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. You're attacking from. I forgot. Does stealth give you advantage on anything?
Yeah,
I don't
this
think
is a rogue from stealth, so I think it would have advantage.
I
think
don't
you
know.
do.
Okay.
I think. Then again,
We'll make-
advantage
we'll
might
say
only
yeah
be
for
if
now.
you take initiative
Oh, my
before.
player's
it.
handbook's downstairs.
Oh yeah, well Kyler's looking this up. By the way, if you want the stream to stay on and running in the background, turn the audio on and then mute the tab.
Yeah.
Because then it
That's
stays
fine.
running in the background without like
Right.
Twitch for some reason when you close out or when you are not focused on it, it will stop it if the audio is not playing. So
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you coming out as surprise. I think that you would have advantage. They don't know you're there at all, so you're attacking. It's a surprise on them. So yeah,
Another one.
17. There you go. That is a hit.
And then my sneak
Oh.
attack damage.
Sneak attack.
Or roll through Chloe.
All right, that is enough to kill it.
They're very poor
13
rolls.
sneak attack damage.
I do 3d6.
Oh
Mhm.
wow. Is that because you're level 5 now?
Yeah.
I think you're
Yeah,
the
no,
only
that's-
level 5.
No,
Oh, no, I'm
No.
level 5.
Oh.
Connor.
I'm level
Yeah.
4 and invisible.
Yeah, I guess it's me and Numpty and Urich who are still, or not Urich, Ermund, who are still level 4.
So how this
And
guy's pretty
then-
hurt then, right?
Oh, sorry. I gotta make a concentration.
Who's
check
very hurt?
for-
Like the one that's over by us. That's not dead.
He's
the
not
one
hurt
by
at
the-
all.
Oh.
And then can I bonus action stealth again?
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure Mushrib has his. He still has concentration held up. Yep, he's good. So you can.
Okay.
So you get 26. I don't think. No.
Just gonna bonus action hide again.
Bonus action, you move back into the shrub, concealing yourself. Pastel Trace is still active. Alright. Numpty.
Yeah, well, seeing as the situation has gone rather in our favor again, I think it's time for me to show my hand.
Of course.
So, guys, I'll give you a nickel if you can guess what I'm gonna do.
Magic missile!
It better be at the-
Bitches,
it better
level
be at the-
2!
But Debbie, if you're good enough, you won't miss anyways.
I'm not good enough.
13.
Ooh, I'm
Yeah,
not
gonna
good
miss
enough.
That one.
I had a plus
Alright.
7 and I rolled an 8.
5. What is this? 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. So 5 daggers come out of, or 4 daggers come out of you, flying into the Terrafolk's back as it gives out a shriek and looks directly towards you, Numpty.
Ha
Ha-ha!
Did you?
God.
All right,
Yeah,
you're
that
no
will
longer
conclude. Actually, I'm
invisible.
gonna just slide back behind the rock now. I'm good.
Uh-huh.
I'm good. I can do that.
Oh. Ramus is going
Something mother
to.
seriously.
You can't see me back here, Kenny.
See, Debbie, you should have
He's
moved
still
like your full
invisible.
30, so that way you were out of range of him.
Just disengaged from
Yep.
combat. It's just...
What do we got here? How much is that? 60 foot. Alright, he
The
is
bard
going
is
to.
charging
Ramus is
into
going to come
battle.
out of invisible and healing towards you, Corey, at the normal level. There's only 6. You rolled an
That's 6
extra
more than I
die.
had.
It's actually the most you could roll. Alright, now he is no longer invisible. Oh, not that.
Dead!
Get out of here!
It's one of those
Alright,
magical
so-
DM insta-kills.
Oh, yep, lightning bolt from this guy.
This is from Universe. Bye.
Yep, lightning bolt from the universe strikes him down. Alright. So it's your turn, Blan.
Can't waste any more spell slots on this encounter, so I'm gonna use a cantrip.
Ah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone for a level 2 spell
Yeah.
slot for that.
What is
but-
this now? A 2 second? Or like 1 second?
Oh, I
move
still
for
got
speed
plenty
up?
of uses of my magic missile left. Don't worry not.
Good. Good for you, Debbie.
Am I able to attack the one up by Anaya from here, or do I have to move?
For what?
Can I attack the one up by Anaya from here, or do I need to move?
No, you'll be fine from there.
Okay.
You can see like the top of its head and its wings hanging over the
I'm
the
gonna
ledge.
I'm gonna ray of frost it
All right.
You.
with a I can't see
10.
which numbers away 10.
10 is not a hit.
Oh
Okay. I'm
no.
not gonna use anything on that. I'm just
Alright.
doing this. And actually, I'm gonna move. I need
Yep.
to go save Anaya.
Oh yes, Daddy.
I can't get close enough to save Anaya.
Oh well.
You
I
can
think
start.
it was here. That might have been one too many. Or was I standing?
No, you're good.
Yeah, that was 30.
Mushrib is going to try to attack the weakened one next to him.
But he's frightened, so he can't.
Disadvantage. He just gets disadvantage.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's disadvantage, but he can't move closer. So if he like backed up one, he couldn't like get any closer. So only for 4. Good old Mushrib. A 1 and a 2 on the dice. Mushrib.
In theory,
Should
Bush
be
is the
mad,
god
man.
among.
He's a
You
god
mad,
among
man.
So technically, the one that frightened me, would I no
You're-
longer be frightened
You're
because it's
afraid
dead?
of. No, you're afraid of all of them until the end of their next turn.
I thought it was just the one that gave you frighten.
That's a. Yeah.
Because the
afraid of-
one that gave me, the one that scared me, is dead.
Let me check here. Target's target for flying dives shark than hits target with melee. Target's frightened until the end of its turn. Until the end of its next turn. Yeah, you would not be frightened.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move 5 here, and I'm gonna punch him in the face and with my axe.
That's a hit for 11. That's enough to kill it.
All right.
As you slam your axe into the head of it, it falls down limp.
Oh, how much?
So you move
Is
5 there.
what is this considered rough terrain? And I'd have to use double on that bit, or is that just
Yeah,
kind
for
of like
you it'd be rough terrain. It'd be double movement to get up. So like you get 20, and then to get here is 30, and then it'd be 35. So 20, 30, 35 to get up here. It'd be 30 to get here onto this wall part. And you already used 5. So
yeah.
25, 35, 40 would be there.
Um,
Yeah,
Yeah,
40 could get you like here.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna throw a dagger. Well, I guess I can't throw a dagger because that'd be an action. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
stay over here.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, Terrafolk's turn. Mushib, the one that frightened Mushib, is no longer there. This last one here, Connor, is going to
Oh, look.
disengage from you and
A
fly
wise
40
choice.
feet straight up. And as it's flying up, you hear it give out a large caw. And you hear other wings begin to bat itself towards your guys' direction.
Oh no.
And this one up here is just going to stay up. It's like up near the tree line, like right above the tree line, and it's just trying to like look down and like watch you guys as you hear other wings and other screeches heading towards your direction. So, Anaya, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna have to teach this guy a lesson. We have a noise warning in this area.
For 7. Alright, it strikes into it, but it's not enough to kill it as a crossbow bolt sinks into its side.
Then I'm gonna 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Alright.
Oh no, I regret helping Anaya. I'm now closer to the beast.
Courage.
Hmm. So I'm stealthed right now still, right?
Yep, you're hidden.
So I'm gonna pop out and poke it.
13 is enough to hit it.
And I'm gonna poke
No
it.
spice damage.
That's
though.
enough to kill it.
Oh.
So as it's like as
No
the
space
as it's
damage.
flying up, trying to keep its mark on you guys, you take your last arrow and fling it up, and it hits through the jugular, and you see it tumbling down 40 feet, and it slams into the ground.
Well, we better get a move on.
You still hear the wings headed towards your direction, though.
More come.
Yes.
Let's get the
We
fuck
must
outta
be
here.
stealthier this time.
All right.
When
Some
we're
more-
running
we
away,
bested them.
I'm just gonna pick up one of my arrows again, if I can.
you have to spend like a while to do that to pick up arrows.
There's
Okay,
no
never
time
mind.
for
If
such
you want to
things. We
stick
must go.
around.
Nope.
All right, then you're not gonna be able to recover anything.
They will know this patrol was here. We must move quickly. Should we hide the bodies or should we just let them lay?
They already know we're here, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I agree.
Mhm.
All right, so you guys keeping around Mushrib, you got still another hour left on this. Okay. For the first while, you guys, with the heavy rain still beating over top of you, you're able to escape the clutches of these terrafolk. They seem to have lost your trail. All right, we'll clear that out. Clear. And we'll move you guys back over to the other screen. All right. Let's try this one. There we go. As night begins to approach, you guys come near the riverside. And falling back your tracks that you were before and not being lost, you are able to retrack yourself back to that camp. And let's see if anything's left there. Ooh. So you can see that the tent has been partially destroyed, and you can see large footprints sunk into the mud that look like the Terrafolk have been here.
They don't stop their search for anything, do they?
Well, we did get some very valuable things. Oh yes, look at all this. Look at this. What is this mask again? What is the significance?
I'm ignoring Numpty and going to the leader's tent.
All right. So as you walk over to the tent, you can see that the majority of stuff in there has been left there. You can roll me an investigation check.
That
Nice.
would be a 14.
So, as you are going around through the rubble, throwing things over, it looks like the beds in here were thrown over, broken apart, and throughout all of this, you pull off some debris, pull over some cloth. It's heavy rain, and sunken in the mud, you can see what looks to be a nice decorative chest underneath the ruined bed.
I'm gonna kind of start digging kind of around and like kind of getting out of the mud a little bit. I'm gonna actually sit on top of like whatever's left of this desk, just like the scraps of wood and stuff, just so it doesn't sink in the mud again right away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, you're able to take a little bit of time, dig it out. What's everyone else doing?
I'd
he's
probably be
doing
helping
this.
him. I don't have much else to do.
All right.
Keeping
Is
an
that what
eye
you
out, I
do?
suppose.
Yeah, keep an eye on the sky. Roll me a perception check, would you, Chloe?
Boy,
Oh yeah.
my rolls are just
It's,
unstoppable.
It's real rainy out. It's hard to see what's over it.
Holy moly, guys.
Holy moly, guys.
It's a storm right now.
I guess I can. Are we by the river?
Yeah, you're by the river where that other camp was.
Can I go down by the river and see if our canoes are still there?
Alright, you gonna take anyone with you? Or are you just going?
I'll ask the healer guy if he wants to come join me to see if we can find the boats. Ramus.
Yeah, alright. Ramus notices like, sure, I'll come down with you.
Alright,
He follows you down to the
Oh.
riverside.
over there and see if our boats are still there.
Why did we come back here?
I don't know.
Isn't this back trip?
I'm not positive.
So
why
when
we
you come
even
back here,
came to
Corey,
this
you see that
mess.
your canoes have been left alone. A few bugs and snakes have crawled in there and kind of made it their home, though. But they still seem to be there. So,
Alright, I guess I head back and let everyone know that our canoes are still there.
Oh yes, our canoes. I forgot about those.
so yeah, you're just getting the chest out. It's actually quite a heavy chest as you pull it out and set it on the ground. And it's quite a nicely decorated chest. You notice that there is now that it's out of the dirt, out of the muddy ground, you notice that there is a heavy lock on the front of it.
Ah.
Erich,
Yes.
would you mind fetching a hammer so we can get a knife to break this open?
Could I just take a look at it?
Oh. Oh yeah, I guess.
But the lock is all muddy. How will you ever lockpick it?
I mean, like,
Do you
she
have,
is a
skills to
rogue,
play?
so
Raise a wizard, but
Yeah.
you have to possess the precision
So
spell.
if you have
I
these
would
tools,
thought that you would.
And I
if
have
I would
proficiency
possess
in
such a
them.
spell.
yep.
Do
So
you?
go ahead and roll me your.
Because I don't know if you do.
dex.
Oh my god, he has.
Huh?
Of course I
Yeah.
have it. What do you think I am?
He's gonna
I'm
clean
not
the
supposed
lock
to
of
be,
mud
you know.
so you can work on it.
As Numpty cleans off 1 cubic foot of it, cleans
Ah.
up the air around the front of the lock.
You see, nothing is useful. Kyler, I'm gonna go look at those gems I found and just stare into them deeply.
All right.
Okay.
You have thieves' tools, right, Chloe?
Yep.
My job is done.
Go
I'm
ahead and roll
checking out.
thieves' tools.
Nothing
Dexterity.
checks out for the day.
If I just click this, does it roll?
Yep.
Ah.
Excellent. So, this is kind of a complicated lock. It'll take you a good half an hour before you're able to get it unlocked for yourself.
so take a short rest.
I'll just like
Yeah, it's
Tell the
near the
group.
end of the day. Just so you know, it's like just before dark. So you could.
shall we just camp here for the night and
Since
I
you
can
guys don't want to sit around.
work on this?
As long as we don't have any fires for the night, I think we'll be fine.
I don't think we could set up a fire for the night.
Well-
And I was just looking around.
You know what I mean. As long as we try to keep quiet and hide in the cart, like make it look like we have like nothing's been disturbed.
Try to hide yourselves when you go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll keep working
So-
on
I'm
this
gonna
as
go
I
back
can.
to sleep in that log that I was in when we were first at the camp.
Right.
I'm gonna go sleep in there.
Would everyone roll me if everyone's gonna be trying to like hide out in this camp, make it unnoticed that you were here? I'd like everyone to roll me a stealth check.
Oh, my favorite check to roll.
Ramus.
Or Rich.
Finally a good roll with my +10.
Ooh.
I suppose I'll try to be sneaky.
Oh no.
Our stealth rolls are decent as fuck.
Okay.
Except for Mushroom.
So,
We don't pay him
Dead.
anyways. It's fine to be.
Yeah, why is he still here?
I
He
know.
asks us every time.
No,
every-
how is he still alive? Now that's the question.
he's got a half decent pool of hit points. That's how.
but he
Well,
can't heal
since
himself.
we're currently taking
Mhm.
like a short rest before, I'm gonna pop some hit die
Mm-hmm.
just in case we get into combat before we get a full rest.
Yeah, you guys are able to get a short rest. Chloe, you're not gonna get one. You're just gonna be working on that lock the whole
Yeah,
time,
I'll
basically.
just meditate later.
I'm
It's fine.
gonna.
Before we, I guess this is during the short rest. Or
Mhm.
long rest or whatever the hell we're doing.
Come on.
Lumpy, may I speak to
Alright.
you for a moment?
Yeah, Mumpy looks up from the gem. Yes, man, what is it?
May I see that mask of yours?
Ah, of course. Hands over the mask inside of the wrap it's in.
Mm-hmm.
I unwrap it again, and I'm gonna examine it. How much money? If this wasn't magical, can I deduce how much money I think this would be worth just by how decorative it is?
What skill would that be? Would it just be? 'Cause I forgot if there's a certain. Yeah, just roll me investigation.
Investigation.
Or would it be an insight?
No, insight is for people.
Oh.
Insight is more or less trying to read people and their intentions.
Got a 16.
16. So, as you look over this mask hurdles, a good thorough inspection goes through. The mask alone, if it wasn't magical, would be worth
1 million gold.
it'd be worth a good 50 gold if it weren't magical.
Okay.
Just because of the nice craftsmanship and the wood used in it, and it seems to hold up very well. Not very ruined at all. So it'd be worth 50 gold if it wasn't magical.
Okay.
Adding magic it greatly blows up the price, so if it were to be.
And is it
Mhm.
magical?
No one's checked.
Yeah, we
I
have.
checked
We
if
have.
it's
We,
magical.
Yeah,
we
we-
know what it does.
Yeah, we did
looked
right
last
away.
time.
Yeah.
Last
It
time.
something to do with animals. Like,
Yeah.
We did look. Did we just-
Yeah, you guys got it.
Oh, is it the mask of the beast?
Yeah, Mask
Mhm.
of the Beast. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah.
Let's go with the beast. Let's see here.
Don't know why I didn't put the name specifically down in the character sheet. I'm a dummy.
I can't. Where is it under? Can't
And
find it.
magic items up at
Magic
the very top.
Oh, it's
But
the
in your
very
player
top.
character section. I moved the magic items you guys have into the player character section.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is quite the treasure.
But,
I'm gonna wrap it back up, and he's gonna slide it into my backpack
It's very nice. I look forward to leaving this jungle hell of an island. I am not a fan of this place, Plan.
I'm gonna stand up.
It's
Mhm.
just,
It's,
Dusty's just gonna
I'm
look
gonna
around.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna look back. It's like, make sure you don't lose any of those gems either, Nupty. I'm gonna give you a wink and I'm gonna walk up.
Return the smile and continue just looking at
So-
them with.
Chloe, while they're doing that, you are able to break the lock.
Yay! What's inside?
So you break the lock, open it up,
It's a
and
trap of
one of the first
fireballs.
things that actually strikes your eye is you see your alchemy jug in there.
What the fuck? Hey, Vlad! Gonna like
What?
lift it up. I found something of yours.
Can
Everything
I
is
drop
bland.
something in there?
Silly. Eric.
No, it's from our great battle with the sea hags.
You mentioned sea
Sea
hags. Nobody
hags.
looked up.
The
The
land,
land-
sirens. I'm sorry.
Oh, the land sirens.
Yes, I apologize.
You said land sirens. Where are the land sirens?
Oh,
PTSD kicks in.
As,
Ah!
as I'm like walking through the camp towards Erich, I'm gonna make a pit stop at Retoris. I'm gonna take out the mask and it's like, do you think you can make use of this mask of the beasts? It's
Sure.
it gives you 3 charges. You can cast Animal Friendship as an action.
Since I can use the speech of Beast and Leaf, so yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the mask, and then I'm gonna.
As he's like walking over, I'm gonna like quickly look at what else is in the chest too.
All right.
Because I want to snag anything.
all of Numpty's
Yeah.
rations.
Numpty's rations. So you find the alchemy jug. You
Jub.
find you find a potion, and you find in there a small wooden box measuring 12 inches long, 6 inches wide, 6 inches deep, and it seems to weigh about 4 pounds. It's got nice decoration on it, but it's a wooden box. It's about a foot and like 6 by 6 block.
I'm gonna like pick that up and hold it in like my other hand, and
Mhm.
just like I'm gonna set his alchemy jug down, and I'm just gonna like start investigating this.
Mm-hmm. So as you investigate it, go and roll investigation.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Why can't I get any good roll?
Nice. Eric's just dumb.
So as you look over it, Chloe, you
Mhm.
notice that
I'm gonna get cursed now.
what it looks to be is you see some sort of inscription on the side. It's written in what languages do you know, actually?
I know Common, Elven, and Orc.
Okay, it's not in a language you know then.
Well,
But there's like a single word that looks to be written on the side of it, like carved into the wood.
Can the box open at all?
You try to open it.
Does it feel like anything's moving at all?
Mm-mm.
Solid.
It's a big old wooden box. It's light though. It's very light.
It sounds hollow.
If
I like knock
Not
on
really.
it, can I like?
No, it doesn't sound hollow. It doesn't feel like a solid block of wood.
What
It's
the
definitely got something in it. But there's no like hinge or like crease or anything.
I'm gonna take it over to Anaya.
Ah, yes. What is it? As I'm just laying there in the mud trying to sleep.
I
Pokes
have
his
no
head up.
idea. You seem like you'd be more knowledgeable than I.
I squint up like, knowledgeable of what? Because I'm in
Well-
complete rainy darkness.
Well, I don't know. This box. I have no idea what
Box.
it is. I can't read it. I can't open it.
Oh, and then let me see it. I cast like the light spell on my amulet so I can see something.
Cast light. What languages do you know, Connor?
I know actually quite a few languages.
Oh, you do know this. It is in Aquan.
Holy shit.
Of course.
Aquan. Of
See,
course.
This is why I took it. It's like he has a lot of life.
And it's and Connor, it reads on it, float.
Ah.
course, the fucking turtle man.
I
knows
believe
the
this
pure
is
language.
instruction manual, or maybe it's a riddle. I'm not quite sure.
And
Do you
that's
know
the
what
only
it
word you
says?
see on it.
Well, it's a language I haven't encountered in a very long time. Since actually my childhood with some lovely Aquans down in the south.
You mermaid
Well,
peoples
well,
and
what does it say?
do you have
It
a
says
hot?
float.
As soon as you say
Float.
float, Connor, Chloe, as you're holding it, it like pushes you back, and the whole thing begins to erupt out as a large boat begins to assemble itself and like land
The funny
perfectly
thing is
on
it's
top of
like
Anaya.
If I had crushed me because
Oh my god, is it a folding boat?
it's a folding boat.
It's a folding boat.
What's happening over there?
We
I
got
just-
ourselves a
Yeah,
folding
what
boat.
happens if you say float again?
We're unstoppable.
Do you say float?
Yeah.
Or you have to.
So by
It
saying
crunches back up immediately.
so I go by saying the
Well-
word float, it expands or shrinks,
Wait,
and I'm
does
guessing
mean
that it
float
expands
in
again.
Aquan? Does
I
that
guess
mean
yeah, that's a
float
good
in
point.
Aquan?
I guess it would probably have to be in Aquan in
Oh.
Aquan speech.
Okay.
So if everyone knows like the general like layout, like if you tell everyone
Well, if we
like,
know
this
that
is how
one
you would
word.
say it.
Okay.
What are you saying, Anaya? That's nonsense.
So yeah, it's currently out and like you can see
Nothing.
a
Do
few
you not
rods.
know the beautiful language of the Aquan?
You know, Anaya, I'm afraid to say that I don't know that. In my mighty travels, I have not encountered such a language.
Ah, well, they're really quite fantastic people. You should get to know them
I
sometime.
thought that Aqua was just the language that Toriel spoke.
Ah,
It's
maybe.
sea elves and
Sea elves.
But I
mer-
thought that you
merfolk
guys
speak
were-
it as well. Basically, it's the elemental speak of water. It's an elemental speech.
Yeah, I don't think turtles know jack about Aquan.
Yeah, it's an elemental speak.
Except for this turtle, who knows all about
This-
Aqua.
Yeah, I also don't mind the goblin. And the Cholton.
Also,
Alright,
Chloe,
well, Oh yeah.
while you're like having the chest, now that you got that other one out inside the other chest, there is some coins rustling around on the bottom there.
Ah.
With
Oh,
a few
yes.
nice objects.
That I like coins.
A few nice objects. That's a nice piece of toast you have there.
Objects.
That's it.
Yeah.
1500 CP.
Wow.
Yeah, just a
Lots
few.
of
Just a
big
few
coins.
coin.
Hmm.
Money over there.
No.
You're
You
not
don't
here.
see this. Let me do some
You
math.
just-
Well, I'm pretty sure all of us kind of do because we just witnessed this giant boat unfold.
Well, but it's in the chest still.
Yeah, it's still in the chest. You guys noticed the boat unfold. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I play around with it till I get to float over and over.
Yeah, and then there was the potion. I'll describe to you what it looks like here. The potion. It is the potion's container seems to hold fog that moves and pours like water. So it's like a thick fog that moves like water in this potion. And there's the alchemy jug and the folding boat. Yep. That's what you find.
Okay, so I'll be fair. I'm going to give everyone 20 GP, 200 silver, 300 copper, and then hand each of them one of those objects, and I'll keep the extras.
How much of silver?
200 silver. And then you each get one art object.
I
Worth
think
25.
yours. I shall remember this act of kindness.
Copper,
Yes.
copper,
the-
and then one art.
Art
25.
object.
Art
25
object.
GP art object.
And
Yeah,
then
if you
I'll
don't
just
have
hand the
an art
potion.
object,
I'll just like
it's gold.
show the potion out and like ask like, I don't know anything about magic. I'm just gonna like shake.
Oh, wait a minute. Numpty, you are a great magician. You know
Yes,
this.
I am versed
Numpty,
in magical
Numpty, what is this?
I don't know,
Just
Kylie.
like shake it in front of him.
Do you have a
Arcana
skill to
check.
identify, or do you want to?
I was
try
trying
to-
to identify it. Arcana, if
Alright,
possible.
Arcana.
Can I be like as he's doing? It's like no, that's not right to know. And then we actually get assist him.
Okay.
Or
Roll with
hinder him,
disadvantage.
whatever one, depending how much.
Disadvantage.
I
no.
advantage.
I guess I have a plus with Arcana.
Oh, good thing for the advantage.
No,
Jimmy,
you are
you
wrong.
recognize-
There's 7, 1.
You recognize this with the help of Flanders. He corrects you a few times.
Ah.
That this is indeed a potion of gaseous form.
Actually, that makes sense. I just learned that spell. So I was like, I'm pretty sure.
It's a potion of gaseous form. Thank you, Glenn.
Why do you
It's
need
a
a
rare
potion
potion.
for that?
It's a rare potion.
I take it, smash it to the
No!
ground. waste of inventory.
Why would you need that when I can already do it for you?
They're trying to replace me.
They're trying to
How
replace.
valuable is this potion, Kyler?
Pretty valuable. It's a very rare one to come
100
across.
GP.
You could sell it for a good price.
You should sell this.
It's a premium.
We
it's
should
a
go back to. Why not? Why don't
It's
we just
free
take the
real
potion?
estate.
Why are we still on this damn jungle? There's money to be made being a wizard other places. Nutty's just mumbling to himself right now.
Alright. So yeah, you got a floating boat as well.
A
I don't get a
floating boat.
handout for that, but I can get that next time.
Who wants to hold that? Probably Anaya.
I will be the boat
Yeah,
master.
since he can
Boatman.
actually speak the language to open and close it, I figured, yeah.
So the
Holding.
boat can hold up to 4 medium-sized creatures.
How much
Wow.
does it weigh?
So, well,
Let's see what it says.
400
It was
pounds?
fairly
Four,
light. It was
4
like-
pounds.
So-
4 pounds. So
4
it's very
pounds.
light.
Well, I guess the correct amount of
It's a
digits.
foot.
Well,
It's a
not
box that's 1 foot. It's 1 foot long, 6 inches, like
6
length
by
and width.
6 and 1
6
foot
by
long.
6 by- yeah, 1 foot long.
So 12 by
So-
6 by 6.
I guess
Mhm.
2 more
And
zeros
4
than there
pounds.
needed to be.
So it's not that bad. It's a lot nicer than carrying around a canoe.
Oh yeah.
But it can only hold up to 4 medium creatures.
Ah. we still need to
So
do-
even if we got rid of the guides and stuff, we still need a canoe.
Yeah.
Well, there's gonna get 2 of these.
Yeah. just
We
grab
just got a
two.
good chunk of coin, so.
And when it's out, you actually notice that this has been fairly well used. This is probably her boat that she used to get around.
Ah.
Is she dead?
Hmm.
She's not here.
That's a quest
From
for
what
another
from
day.
what for what you know.
How
She's
many
not here.
days do we have left to save Seaweed?
Like
Not very
Ah,
long. She's a
you
dead
have-
bitch.
Like 10?
She's a dead bitch.
After today, today was one more day. 15.
How long does it take to get back to town? I can teleport us.
We're not going back to. We came out here for 2 things.
I know. I'm saying after we find, if we somehow
Yeah.
find.
That was the plan, Chloe.
Alright.
Did someone mention going back to the port? Nutty looks up from the gem again. Okay, Nutty looks back down after being silent.
And that's how you
He
stop
puts the
them.
gem away and kind of just looks down at the ground. dude.
Oh,
Let's see.
no.
hey guys,
That's
just
the
as
same
a
speed as your head.
just as a little thing, we got a $10 anonymous donation for the charity stream.
Oh crap!
Oh, nice.
Woo.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Things like this happen. I didn't realize we're doing anything.
Connor always watching. I like how Connor always makes the most observant characters, be it himself one of the least observant people.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I just accidentally have a lot of wisdom, you see.
No, I like to imagine that Anaya is a product of accident. Just a manifestation of
Just
fate,
like
if you will.
you.
Oh shit. Alright, so the next morning, you all seem to awake, still hearing the Terrafolk's cries above you, but you were not taken out in the night or attacked at all. So all of you would get your long rest in. Let's see what the weather is
Oh
tonight.
gosh.
Nice. It is nice out today. No heavy rain.
Yes, finally. God.
No more heavy rain on you. So I can get rid of this heavy rain noise. In the river. There we go.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you had these on there last time, but what are the wavy lines?
They're waterfalls.
Oh, okay. So I didn't remember seeing them before.
Yeah, they're waterfalls that I've just marked.
All right,
I
cool.
decided they're not going to really do anything. They're not going to hinder. It's just that just know there are waterfalls there.
Sure.
Like so, if you land there when you stop, you can be by a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
All right. So, did you roll your charges here, Clay?
Yeah, I got
Only
one.
All right. So,
A long rest that I expected.
yep, you guys got
Yeah.
a long rest in.
I
So,
assume that also means rations and such.
mm-hmm.
Along
Yeah.
with all
Bug spray.
All the resource count going down.
my prepared spells, I should say.
All right. So, where are you guys going to next?
Some expeditious
I believe we're going to Mesro.
Yeah, we were talking about going to Mesro.
Mesro, yeah.
And now that I have crate food and water, we don't ever need to go back to town.
Yeah, that's right because you can produce like 10-pound.
I'd
Literally-
say, like based off of what we have on the map, probably head down the river, like back towards the port, like 2 hexes, so that way we aren't close to Firefinger, and we can get out of like the immediate area of the Terrafolk, and then portage across,
Yeah, that seems fair.
and use
Take a day, go north.
yeah, take a day, go north, and then head west, and while using your crystal, so we don't get lost, cause that'll
And,
save
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. The problem is I only have 4 charges, so like I can, but then I can't use it for anything else.
That's probably fine. How many charges is it to TP?
6, and then it breaks.
How
That's
many
5
charges in
and
total?
6.
Yeah, 5
It
for a
could-
TP. It was 6 at max it could hold.
Oh, 6 is for that spell, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
to gain that 9th level
5
spell.
5 to TP, yeah, sorry. 6 is for the 9th level
Yeah,
spell.
so you
So
gain a
what-
9th level spell slot, and it's considered wild magic. And if you use
I have-
it or
I have
spell
4
itself,
charges
it
right now.
casts wild
It's-
magic.
It's 3 to not get lost, so I'd be down to 1, and I can roll. I roll a D3 every night.
All right.
So I think
Yeah.
this is the long-term plan. They get to Mesro, you use the charges so we don't get lost, but like
Yeah.
try to get up enough so we can end up maybe TPing back after we're done with Mesro.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah.
So we have to
So I
spend all the time traveling back.
Yeah, it's a long.
Or we could also go to Tasmahaha and ignore all the ones not to go there. And get
Just
some-
remember,
I wanna
it's,
go there,
when you're
but,
going through the jungle, it's 1 hex a day when walking, unless you use that thing to gain an extra
and I
hex.
imagine the undead will be.
Yeah, we're also going
Yeah.
to that area.
Straight up going in the undead area.
Mhm.
But we have to. So.
Well, and then also, since we're gonna be
Yeah.
moving 1 hex anyways, we can roll stealth every day. So that
Well, the
way,
thing is,
if
if we
we
use stealth, there's a 50% chance you don't move.
oh
You move a lot slower with so.
Yeah. So what I
Yeah.
have here is fast pace. If you move at a fast pace, you
We-
move. There's
2
50%
hex.
chance of moving an extra hex. If you move at a slow pace, 50% chance to move at 1 less hex. So basically, I'm gonna have Connor roll, and if he rolls a 50 or less, you guys don't move on a slow pace. Anything higher, you guys get to normal pace.
Okay.
Same thing for fast pace. If
do
it's
we
50
gain
or lower,
exhaustion
you don't
from
move.
fast pace?
No, not unless if it's like a really hot day
Mhm.
Okay.
and you don't have like your water and actually everything. It might be harder to do it on a really hot day, but today
we
it's not
should
too hot.
probably move it at fast pace.
Yeah, I was
using
gonna say
poison
that.
so you don't get lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can use it for this first day. Let's see what I roll.
So yeah, remember on the canoe ride, if you take the canoe north, you can move 2 hexes.
Because
one way
we
through the
already
canoe.
have the 2 canoes, so I think what we should do is we should portage the 2 canoes over with us, along with the floaty boat, and so that way, because like when we get to Nerzo, then if we want to, we can we can follow the coastline and go down to Port Castellagar or Castellagar or however you say it.
Yeah.
So
And
do
Yeah,
you
you
want
could head down
to lug our canoes with us? Is what you're saying, or
yeah, because me and Anaya were both strong enough to carry it without taking the
Yeah,
the
as long as you
slowing
got at least
penalty.
someone to carrying it. As long as someone's like big enough to carry it.
Because I can carry the big canoe without being encumbered. So, and if I remember correctly, last time Anaya was able to carry the small canoe by
Small
himself
one.
without being encumbered either. So,
Mm-hmm.
sounds good.
Sounds like a plan to me.
All right. So
I've got invisibility ready in case things go south. So let's go, ladies and
we'll just
gentlemen.
assume you always have it ready. You're the coward.
Oh, absolutely. Chaotic neutral, cowardice. I'm gonna
Alright,
put that in parentheses actually next to my alignment. Coward.
coward.
There we go.
All right. So Chloe, are you spending any charges not to get lost? Or
Yeah.
no? Okay. So it's just the 2 hexes, and we'll see what happens to you guys. You guys are on the river. River encounter. Right. I did roll. Oh shit. Well, today's a big day, guys.
Good.
So as you guys are going along the river, let me get you all set up here. You notice as you guys are heading down the river that you see what look to be
No more
6
land sirens.
6 terrafolk flying overhead of you guys.
Dude, I hope someone has the
Um,
infinity gauntlets so you can just snap them out of existence.
No, only half of them out of existence.
Oh, shit. Terrafolk in the sky.
Alright, let me grab them here. And then you guys got your little buddy Ramus.
I'm gonna be right back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, that Ramus and Mushrib. Alright, are you using the special boat at all, Connor?
Special.
The floating one? The floating boat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not?
So
I-
who's gonna be in that
I
other
don't think
boat?
that we should. There's no reason to use it. We have enough room in our other ones.
Yeah, right now you can hold everyone.
If we use it, we're just gonna be spraying ourselves across more boats, which isn't really needed.
It's basically for like if
Fine.
you lose another one, then you'll be
I
putting out.
consent.
Creatures and monsters, terrafolk. I'm actually have to go over here to the actual page. Da-da-da.
Huh?
I'm just grabbing them all here. That's not what I wanted. Alright. So, I'll bring everyone over here to the page. And let's roll some initiatives.
Am I ever gonna get a good roll today? That's the question.
So
Nope.
these guys are good, like,
Ooh, my favorite's initiative.
Sorry,
Get a -1 initiative.
roll. Here we go. I can beat that, except actually I can't. Oh, almost though. I gave it a fucking shot.
You
I
tried.
gave it a good shot. I gave it the old college try with the 3 on initiative. Wow, you know, do I use inspiration in that? Nah. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm going invisible. You guys can fight them if you want. That's right. I'm not a coward.
0 initiative.
so as you guys see them flying overhead, Debbie, you hear the cry of the one from up above. As you hear him, there they are.
Uh-oh.
Slay them all.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They're
As he
coming for my
begins to
gems.
dive down to you, Debbie.
Who's Rhoda? It doesn't work.
And he is going. That's kind of loud.
Yeah, just,
Down there.
I,
And he is
there you
if
go.
he
going to
plays the fuck out of
immediately.
you, I'm not resting you.
He is going to bite and claw into you, Debbie.
So be it.
All right.
Yeah.
First attack for 10. You are now frightened of him. Second attack for 5.
Oh.
And third attack, 22 for 4.
Oh, he exactly killed me.
So as he comes out, he just bites and you sinks both of his claws. It's like, my treasure. And, Taurus, it's your turn. The other ones are 40 feet up.
Do we have like a rule where Numpty can't make death saves?
What?
Since they're 40 feet up, I'm just gonna take the dodge action. I can't do anything, and they're out of range for me.
Alright.
I ran to just slumping off of the boat into the
These
water.
other ones gonna fly down. One's going to attack you, Vlan, with its,
Bring it on, you
Claws.
bastard. Oh,
Alright.
that
Bite and claws. It's a 14 hit.
I think it does. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, you're gonna be throwing a new one this turn.
7.
That's a lot of
Claws
damage.
for 18.
Now
That's a
that's
lot
some
of damage.
5. And the third claw, or the
Oh,
second
that
claw.
Yeah, that one doesn't hit. What a-
That one doesn't hit. Alright.
I'm actually gonna, as it hits me with the first claw, I'm gonna hit him with some hellish rebuke.
Oh
Alright.
yeah, rebuke his asshole.
No, that's only 12 damage. That's
12
not a lot of damage.
It's not.
Or
a lot
dex
of
saving
damage.
throw.
It is
Sorry,
still.
I forgot
oh,
about the
dex
dex saving throw, or half.
We'll
12
see
damage.
here if
DC 14.
it does not make it.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of
That's a
damage.
lot of damage.
Hey, look.
Alright, and then you took the 5 and
Yeah,
7.
actually,
Okay, Debbie, I think we get it that you're dying.
I'm sorry, I'm done. I'm done.
This one here is gonna fly up to you, Urich,
Oh, you
and it's
how
going
much
to
HP do you
bite and
have,
claw.
man?
27.
He's
Wow.
got more than I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say that hits.
I'm also a level
5.
higher than you,
The claw.
which is sad.
Yeah,
Ooh,
love that.
Mm,
9.
that's a lot of damage.
And the 12, I think, misses, right?
Yeah, that misses. Thank God.
You are also.
Well,
frightened.
I'm on half health.
This is really bad.
You
One
are
hit.
frightened.
One attack did half my health.
This one over here, Vlan, is going to fly down towards you,
Well, Vine's dead.
and it is going to try to grab you.
Ah.
Could you please give me a strength or acrobatics roll?
That'll be an acrobatics of a 15.
Ooh, you tie
Hi.
it. You're good. You guys are interlocked in a struggle where it's trying to grab onto your back,
No.
and you're like pushing it off as it's trying to like get its claws around you so it can bring you up into the air.
Ooh.
No.
The other ones, one of them is gonna fly over here and try to go after Anaya. I'll do that one first. Same thing, biting 2 claws.
Ah, the
Miss.
demons cannot
Miss.
break my shield.
And miss.
In fact,
This
their
one
attacks
here.
are completely.
Wow.
I wish those low
impossible.
attacks were against me.
Yeah,
one here is
wow.
going to attack.
Me.
These ones are gonna
He's
attack
dead.
Ramus.
Nothing's dead. Ah, you're right.
Vlad and I are on half health.
17, that's a hit. And oh boy. So
Oh,
6.
no. Who do you hit?
Six.
Ramus.
Really bad.
This is real bad.
Uh,
We need that magic missile from Numpty. Get him back up.
18.
Mouth to mouth.
Damn.
Next one is going to fly up and try to grab Mushrib.
No, not Mushroom. Without any sarcasm.
They're gonna get him.
Very soon it's gonna be 4 on Anaya, I'd imagine. Very...
As
God, they
Mushrib
have
fails,
Mushroom.
Mushrib is grabs him. It's like, oh, they got me.
Numpty's
He
bloody
only moved
neck
20
is
feet. You
just
see him
everywhere.
be drug up. You see Mushrib being drug up 10 feet into the air above the water.
Well, he's dead. Guys, this is a TPK waiting to happen here.
Glenn.
Okay.
You hear the one up in here in the front, this big guy here. He says, none of you will leave here after stealing from my shrine.
Hmm.
I would.
It
I
is.
would
Well,
have a response, but
this
I don't
guy.
have a throat right now. So.
So there's a few things that I can do
Urich,
here.
Yeah.
you could TPS out here.
She doesn't
Oh,
have enough
you don't have enough
charges.
charges.
I pull up the crystal and there's just like one little
There's
faint
a little
spark.
bit of thing in there.
I'm just like, I don't think that's going to
Okay.
work.
Darn.
Oh,
What a random encounter. 1d4
Oh my
plus 2, and then I decided beforehand if I roll a natural 20 on random encounter, Narok comes in, and that was a natural 20.
Oh.
How unfortunate for you guys.
This is
Guys,
not
if-
fair.
I could shatter
It
this
is
boat
not.
and get freaking 4 of them.
Well, we have the porta boat and 2 canoes, and we really only need 1 canoe, right?
Yeah, keep in mind this guy.
No,
goes
we need
20 feet in
two.
the air, though.
Let me fiercely look at all
He's,
my spells.
this guy right here is 10 in the air, just so they do know.
Right
on
on
the
now, let's wish I
10.
could cast one of these as a bonus action.
Here, I'll put a 1 on him for every 10 feet he gets.
How
And
much
then
do we
should both
care
like that.
about the scene during this battle, guys?
The what?
Well, it's nice. Seeing.
I don't know.
Okay.
If I'm not seeing,
It stops
it's the
them,
easiest way
too.
to
I
live.
mean, it
am
stops them
dead.
too, and we can try to like recover and escape somehow. But...
We could try to get Numpty back up so he could just magic missile everything.
Yeah,
Is-
Mushroom's flying
Magic
away.
missile's not that strong, you
Mhm.
guys.
It's
No, it's
it's
not.
consistent damage though.
That's true though. That is very true. It's
Consistently
consistent.
low, but it's
Strong,
consistent.
Not its not its strong suit, but it is consistent.
Alright.
Fuck. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna attack someone. Let me
Yes, I'm
see
feeling
here.
it.
This one's injured here. The other 2 are not injured.
By the way, we really need to pop everything we got for this fight. So use it or lose it.
I'm looking at my things still.
Or
I'm sorry
I
for
could become
taking so
invisible.
long.
Nope, go ahead, take your
I
time.
have no
Artemis.
idea what I need to do.
Guys, I'm feeling the natural.
If I were you,
power
I'd just
thing.
I'd double cast darkness on both boats. That's what I would
I
do.
can't do that. Dual cast needs to be a
Oh, a target, right. How big is the area?
But I think
for
it's probably
darkness?
big enough. I really. Fuck it,
It's
guys! I'm
fine.
gonna cast darkness.
Alright. Is that a
I'll
15
click
foot?
It is a
15 foot
50
radius.
foot radius.
I'd say cast it on you guys because you're all frightened and
I'm
shit.
casting it on me for sure. If I can fit everyone, I will.
Yeah, you can.
Let's see.
Yeah, like, if that's right. But I'm actually Kyler. Like you see, Black kind of concentrating a little bit. He's actually I'm gonna use my 3 sorcery points to cast it, so I'm able to see in it.
Excellent. I think that's right. So it should be 30. It's a little bit big.
Wait,
30 feet,
so I
yeah.
only use
That's
2
about it.
sorcery points actually. So
Alright. So that's about how big
that's
you
what
got.
I'm using.
So you're casting it. So
Well, he wants himself to be in it for sure. So it's gonna
Yeah,
be
wanna
I
get-
want our boat to be at the very least.
you can compass like,
Yeah,
he couldn't see
I'll,
you that
I'll
way.
do that. Yeah.
and then Dumpty's hidden.
So I cast it there, and then can I do
The
anything
area
else?
of darkness consumes it.
Screw it. I pull out my sword of Maik. I hold
Now
my
the
short
sword of Maik.
in my hand.
Alright.
That's all I can do though.
The last guy that used this made it out okay.
So no one in this circle here can see except for Vlan.
My rolls are so bad it won't even matter.
We should just
So
say like
Vlan,
this
you
is-
quickly cast down darkness in front of you. Chloe, you are in darkness and afraid of the creature as long as it is within sight,
I
right?
can't see
Well,
it.
You-
sight-
Wait a second.
yeah.
Oh no, I'm still frightened because I can see it, aren't I?
Mm.
Do I get to make a
You
roll
cannot
to?
push it. Source of its fear.
See,
Checks
the
and
thing
attack
is
rolls
you're
with the
frightened
sec-
of it, but you
with the
just
source
can't
of its
move
fear
any
is within line
closer
of
to
sight.
it. So as long
Yeah.
as you don't move, you're fine.
Attack rolls and ability checks are at disadvantage while it is within line of sight.
Am I able to?
But I can't
did
see anything.
Did I get a roll to see if I lose the frightened last turn? I never did. On
No,
that.
it's a separate thing. It's one of their abilities.
Oh, that's,
Basically, if they hit you with a terror dive from 40 feet away and they hit with an attack, you are frightened until the end of their next turn.
okay.
That's what it is.
Okay.
So it's not a save or anything, which is I thought was kind of weird. Yeah, there's no save. Yeah, if it dives 30 feet straight towards the target, then hits the target with a melee weapon
it's also,
attack,
like, not
it's
permanent,
frightened
which is
until the end of its next turn.
Yeah, it's just until the end of their next phase.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna whip out 2 short swords and just
Try to go around.
cut in front of me.
No,
Let's do,
not in front of you. That's where I am.
Well, I don't know
Yeah,
which
roll
way's
me
forward.
Do it from the
so-
last
3,
known
4, 5, 6,
direction that
7,
they were
8.
attacking
Well, yeah.
you.
I mean, I'm still gonna
Chloe,
try
you're
to
in
do
total
some-
darkness. You're afraid. Roll me a 1d8.
Mm,
Okay. You alright? Go ahead and give me an attack roll disadvantage.
I'm not gonna hit it.
Roll your damage.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You feel some resistance as you hit into something and hear a small shriek.
Can I try to
Screams
bonus
in
action
pain.
hit with my other sword in that same spot?
Yep. Go ahead
Okay.
and give it a shot. Disadvantage for the attack roll. Okay, that is also hit. Roll damage.
Oh, you can apply your sneak attack.
I was gonna say, does sneak attack work for these?
Well, I mean, you are in darkness, so I guess they would both count as sneak
Another-
attacks.
Oh, you
You
can
only
only
get
pull
one a
off one
turn.
off a turn.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, sorry.
So I got 7. It you still hear it moving, flapping its wings above the water, but it's giving out quite a bit of a cry of plead.
Okay, to the best of my ability, I'm gonna try to mark where it is and just.
It's unfortunate that you have a higher initiative than me, Namdu, because I could have saved you, but unfortunately now you just
I would
perish.
like a death save, please.
It's true.
The
Okay,
death
this
saves.
this is where your old character comes out. Or
Two fails.
Oh, no!
I was about to say this needs to be where your old character comes out, where you critical.
2
I
fails,
was
Debbie.
like, I was feeling the natural 20. I was gonna say, guys, I'm feeling the natural 20. Turns out I don't know what a 20 is.
More like a natural 1.
See now you need to feel a
Alright,
natural
Feel
one.
the magic.
You're gonna heal? Okay, Connor, I'm gonna need you to give me.
Oh no, I'm not gonna heal.
Give me. Oh, you're not healing?
Oh no, I'm leaving Namdu dead.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh wait.
Connor, what are you doing?
Let me see.
He has 2 failed death saves, so.
Oh, Anaya. Imagine
get those.
imagine if you took the floaty boat, you throw it up into the air, and then say float, so it expands and hits the 2 next to you.
Yo, I think I got a better strat. I'm gonna.
I think I got
Mass-
something to actually do something here,
I'm gonna
guys.
mass healing word, and I'm gonna heal everyone for 7 HP.
Oh my god.
Within 60 feet?
Yeah.
Mass healing word.
Wow.
That's amazing.
D-
No, it's-
Hey,
Let's
Namdu,
look
you're
at this
alive.
spell.
Yay!
Let's take a look at this.
Level 5 bitches.
does that overheal, or like give you?
No.
No,
Or
it doesn't
hit
go
points.
over.
Okay.
Let's
Let me
see.
just check what it says on here. It's mass healing word.
Please work them.
Yeah.
So if it's healing word at all.
As you call out words of restoration, up to 6 creatures of your choice that you can see within. They can see.
See.
Oh no.
So-
I can't. I'm not gonna cast it because.
Nope. I was just gonna check. It's like you might have to see them.
Oh yeah,
Is it
Namdu,
see-
you're
is it
still
see
dying.
or hear-
You're
is it
back on
see
the
or
ground.
hear? Connor, is it see or hear, or is it just see?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Because sometimes it says see
That
or
you
hear
can
you.
see that you can see within range.
So yeah, it won't work then. You're in total. You look behind you and you're about to think it's like I can't see shit. It's just Ramus that's on like half health,
Mhm.
and then
Right.
Bush would like just be like trying to like get out of the grasp of this
What's
thing.
this? Abducted. I don't have a throat anymore. Guys, this is getting bad.
Nah, it's fine, mate.
Agent
I hit
spirits that call
something.
upon thee in our time of great weakness.
I hit something for.
What are you gonna do, Connor?
Oops, I cast that for some reason. I need this.
For some reason, all I saw was
And I was
self.
having a stroke.
I need this.
Alright.
I hit something for 21 damage. I don't know what, but
This
something.
is not an attack.
You don't know which one you hit. Maybe it was Retoris.
yeah, for
It didn't
all I
sound
know,
like
Retoris
Retoris,
is
but
like-
you never know.
I never bellowed.
For all I know,
You probably
Retoris
didn't
is
hit
on like
Retoris.
half health for like years.
I look back to Retoris like Retoris, so when I die, I have a healing potion in my back pouch.
Okay.
There we go.
You
There's
hear a word from the darkness tell you that. You're like,
In my back
Something that
pouch.
sounds like Vlan. There's a healing potion in my back pocket if we die.
you feel it's around you to a distance of 10 feet duration. So what is this exactly?
This is spirits that are going to destroy our enemies.
I see. So is this
Whenever
like
they-
another token then?
So desperate.
Or is it
No,
an area effect? around you in distance 15
Any
feet.
creature that starts within it must make the
If you are
save to half
good
the
or
damage
neutral,
of the
the
spirits.
specters can appear angelic or fey. So they appear
it's-
more.
Ah.
You're evil, they appear fiendish. So a bunch of fiends appear around us because Annihilate's 100% evil.
Yep.
No,
one
you
knows
see a
her
bunch of
alignment.
pixies actually, little tiny pixies.
Little pixies begin to. It was Chewinga.
No, actually, you see a bunch of old spiritual turtles.
Oh,
Big
no.
old gray beards.
Big
And,
old
like,
turtles.
And they have either like, little tiny like whipping canes
It's
or
the guy's
magic
name from
spells.
Kung Fu Pandas. It's just a bunch of him. Just
Yeah, it's a
copy
bunch
Yep.
paste it
him.
all
When
over.
you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it.
Oh, by the way, Numpty, I'm killing you.
Oh.
This means. So if are you actually casting this, Connor?
Yeah, I am. Wait a minute.
If you do that, Numpty will die. You can designate any number of creatures you can
So,
see to be
Connor,
unaffected by it.
Connor, whatever happens, I
And
won't be
unaffected
mad.
creatures you just
Whatever
have.
happens,
Boy,
I
I've
won't
really
be mad.
fucked Connor over with this dark.
And
so
when
now
the
really
creature-
repercussions.
I won't be mad.
You probably saved my life though.
Congratulations, Rich.
What is it,
There's no way you could have known that this darkness would have
One
done so much
action.
damage, Turtles.
I think overall it's saving. I think we'll just lose them.
God damn it!
It's
too
just
much.
Numpty.
All I want you to do is loop my corpse.
Are you
man.
going?
That's all I
Are you
care
going
about.
through with it, Connor?
We're in a
Oh,
last ditch
damn it.
effort here. We probably should.
Oh no.
But it guarantees his death unless someone heals his dead ass, and I'm the only one with heals.
No.
Well,
you
Ramus
forgot
does
you
too.
can't see him. And he's got a ways.
The thing is, I think the normal healing word spell, I think you need to see or hear them.
Is it
Healing
fair on
words
you?
is see or hear.
Do you not have cure
Well, I
wounds?
mean, he's unconscious, so I don't think
do
you'd
have
hear
cure
him.
wounds, actually.
Cure wounds is just a touch.
Cure wounds is a touch. He's behind you.
You know he's still in the boat.
Take an easy investigation check, Connor. Just saying. Just like within your turn, you're searching around for him.
Yeah, you
Because
just
he
literally
is
have
in
to.
total darkness.
Connor, if you kill me, I'm not gonna be
Okay.
angry. It's okay.
You reach behind you, Connor, and you can feel Numpty's dying body with blood pooling
Yeah.
around him.
Oh, good,
He's
he's
gonna
up.
throw me.
He won't die.
Clear, of course.
So what are you doing, Connor?
I'm fine. I'll cure wounds him.
I mean, it's up to you.
4.
Yeah, you don't
8.
have to. I don't care.
All right,
about
Debbie, you get
guys.
seed HP
I'm,
back.
I am the guardian. I will not.
Debbie, you
willfully
wake
kill
up.
one of my allies.
Debbie, you wake up, giving a breath and choking on some of the blood, and you're in your pitch darkness.
Oh, have I died? Vlad! Vlad, am I dying?
I'm not saying
But
it because
you
it
look
would be
up,
my
you see
position.
Numpty like stand on the boat and like rocking his side to side. You see blood dripping down his face, looking out in desperation.
Half of Numpty's throat's hanging out.
If
All right.
Numpty dies, don't let his body fall in the river. He has a lot of valuable shit on him.
No, we're not in hell. Yay, Vlad is alive.
No.
Although Vlan is a type.
But Vlan's in hell,
too.
too.
That's a type
Oh,
one
wait.
you might be.
All right, so he's going to attack your little boat.
Oh, he's attacking the boat. What an odd choice.
Keep that floating boat alive, Connor.
The
If
boat
we're in the
died.
water,
If
if
you
you
need-
pick us
if-
off, though.
So somehow, if he destroys the boat,
Numpty
throw
can't
out
swim.
And the boat
I'm
says,
like, you bastard.
how
Stop
much
attacking
HP,
our
I don't know how
boat.
much HP our boat has.
Kyler probably knows.
I know how
Probably-
much it has.
probably-
As he rips into it with his mouth, tearing the side off the boat, digging a claw in the water begins to pour in through the bottom. The boat is still floatable.
This is our
But,
boat, right?
Your
Yeah.
boat,
That's
yeah.
your boat, Numpty.
This
Oh.
boat over here.
I assume I
We
feel
could
it
breathe
rock.
for
I
up to
can't
an
see
hour.
it.
You feel like water begin to hit your feet, like
Oh,
rocking side to
I can't
side. You
see
can hear the
anything.
shrieks.
What's happening?
Go invisible.
Taurus?
It's the only thing you're good at.
How can he go invisible if he can't even see himself already?
I guess,
Who knows? That's not how that
For all
works.
he knows, he already is invisible.
from what from what I last remember, I'm gonna.
If you attack anything, it's gonna be a 1d8 roll to see where you go.
Okay.
You physically cannot know where anything is right now. From what you last remember is a while ago.
It was 6 seconds ago.
Yeah.
That's still in short-term memory.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do? What do I do? Flan, what do I do?
Fine, you
Bunch of-
see, this one here is really weak, and this one
You
here
see
is slightly
Yeah,
damaged.
Flan,
The one
can you
behind
guide
is
me
fine.
because you can see what I'm doing?
Am I able to do that?
I would say that it would take your action next turn.
My entire action?
One action, your bonus action next turn.
Oh, if
You
I
don't
hit-
get your bonus action next turn if you help Rotoris aim, but
I
he'd still be at
think to
disadvantage. But he can
use-
aim at the right target.
I think he used my bonus action on.
No.
I'll say you can do that.
Quick, let me think of a clock. That's it.
3.
Poor Mushroom.
Oh,
It'd be my 3
You wanna
o'clock.
go
Got
three?
it!
I was.
Right on, Rich.
I kind of want the one on your left.
Please.
What?
Quick jab to the left. I want you to hit that one. That's when I damage over you, right?
Which one? They're both damaged. This one is
This is
got
my
a bit
Hitler's
more hit
Hellish
points.
Rebuke.
Yeah, this one you hellish rebuke for a lot, and this
Yeah,
one
yeah,
looks pretty
yeah.
damaged as well. Like pretty low actually.
Well,
Okay,
let's
I
see.
guess
Let's see
this
what
has
my
multiple
rolls are
attacks.
because I can multi-attack. So
Yeah, you got disadvantage, but you can direct. them
I'm
to hit
I'm
with
at
the one
disadvantage
you
right
can-
now.
Yeah, because you can't see them, but you're being helped. So
Okay,
you will have a
quick
choice.
jab to your right.
Okay.
So this one.
Yeah.
All right. It's not a hit. As you swing into the air, you hit nothing.
Okay, I'll pop a Fury Blows also.
Okay. It's a 12 hit. Let me check. A 12 is a hit. Go ahead and roll. Blind, as you see his hand, as he quickly goes in for a second punch, the second one strikes into the gut of this thing as it like gives out a large breath and it doesn't take in any air and it hits the water and everyone hears a large splash as the boat rocks. As this
Good
thing
hit.
falls dead.
Okay.
Fear blows, you get one more, right?
And then I got one more fist blow. So
180 up to your left.
all right.
No, if you get a, if
Yeah,
you
my-
go
my-
right, then
yeah,
it'd be up to
left.
your right.
You're
Then it
right.
would be to your right if you did 180, but
11 is not a hit.
Ugh.
So as you swing this one, you can see Blind, he just barely misses it as it's like desperately flapping around and it just barely misses one of its wings. Alright. So
okay.
Terrafolk's turn. They can't.
Ramus,
see
I hope
shit.
you can save yourself.
This one here is going to fly up.
Oh no, it's been another thing with you.
He is now 110 feet into the air as he dashes in. He looks down at Mushrooms like, see ya. Let's
Mushroom,
go.
no! Actually, I can't see Mushroom.
Does he
Well, I
fall
thought you
onto
said-
the boat
thought
or
you
does he
said-
fall under like into the water?
I don't know if at 110 feet it makes
Let's
much of a difference.
Alright.
I think he's gonna smash through our boat.
Oh no.
Let's see.
Well, at least if we go into the water, then I mean,
Mushroom,
Hey.
if there's a time that you'd be badass, now's the time.
Exactly. You have a
Yeah,
700
you have
point
one
time.
shot. Do it.
That's the jump
I've got,
spell.
I've got
Yeah.
50 GP gems though. I don't know if that.
Oh. Let's give him an acrobatics check.
Oh shit, he might live. No, he won't. He's Mushroom.
He's an NPC. He has health for days if he wants to. Oh no.
He's
He
dead.
doesn't make it. As he falls, he can't catch himself. He hits the water hard. His unconscious body limps on the top of the water. He is not dead. He is dying.
Wow,
Okay.
he's a hard motherfucker.
Just fell 120 feet.
I have
110 feet in the air.
The Iron
Wow.
Man land with your fist into the ground thing.
The water like cracks, and you hear like bones crack as Musha hits it unconscious.
What was that out there?
So this one's 110 feet up in the air right now. And that is
Do you still have your mass cure wounds, Connor?
Of course, I have two of them.
Okay.
and
But
this one here
yeah,
is going to attack Ramus.
Oh, Ramus, now you go into the bone zone.
The bone
Oh,
zone.
no.
No,
Oh,
Ramus
shit.
is not allowed. Not allowed in the bone zone. Oh, never mind. Nope,
Yep, those last two hit for 11 damage.
Well,
Ramus is still up, but he is hurting bad. Yes, he's
I'll have you know that I'm a
he's
mix.
up.
Well, join the club, mate.
This one here
I'm like, ah.
Yeah, it's not all the way in the darkness yet.
Oi.
You can't see Numpty. It's going to attack the boat, this one here.
Wow. Hooking it up.
And then the 2 claws. All 3 are hits.
Yeah, you cat.
Connor, as your boat sinks.
Oh
underneath the
yes.
water.
Okay.
You are now treading
Nothing
water.
can-
Oh God, what's happening?
You're all treading water in Numpty. You're treading water in darkness. It's like the boat begins to completely sink under.
Oh,
It's
he's
torn
in
asunder.
Is this the? Am I on the plane of water?
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna
This is
drown.
gonna sit there.
You have
Oh look.
Actually, the
disadvantage.
first. Yeah, the other 2.
No, this is not.
And the 2 up here are gonna do their turns. This one here is going to try to attack. It's gonna roll. What's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. D12. It's gonna try to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! It's actually gonna attack you, Vlan.
Okay.
As it's in darkness. It is at disadvantage. 13.
I'm gonna use a luck point to have a re-roll that.
All right, and it's so it'll just be the first number rolled then, and then you can choose if you. Oh, sorry, wrong one. So it's gonna be the left one, 7.
Yep, I'll take that. Alright, the second one. So that's a miss.
That's a miss, and then the claw at disadvantage at a 6, and the second claw at disadvantage, a natural 1. As it slams in, it's about to slam into you, Hurdles, but it hits the side of the boat and like tears its claw out real quick. It's like you nimbly got out of the way. It's like the boat rocked from the wind,
Oh,
and the other 2 slash wildly off into the air, disappearing. This one here can't see the boat at all. Is going to fly over the boat to.
Hey,
It's taking up space. It's gonna go right up. It's gonna fly above your sphere of darkness, and it's like looking around from there.
Kyler, since it left
above
behind,
it.
I actually took out Mike's sword for some reason. Do I get an attack? Reaction?
Oh, yeah, you can see it. Go ahead and. Give me that. Yeah, you took out
Oh,
Mike's
did I
sword.
take out
Go ahead and give me
Mike's
that
sword?
attack.
I don't know.
Oh.
That was a 6.
That is a hit.
oh.
5 damage.
Oh my.
So as it begins to fly up, it thinks that you can't see it because it's in darkness. You fly up, you see a single red hand with the Mike sword sling out as it slashes it. It looks kind of surprised that you hit it. It's going to continue its movement. It's flying 15 feet above the
Oh
sphere.
yeah, I mean
here.
that was you just like tickled it.
I don't know.
Alright, it's something though.
For some reason, I decided to
5
take
damage
Mike's
is
sword,
5
so I
damage.
used it.
So, Erich and Vland are no longer frightened.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that wasn't the one. That
Oh,
hit
yeah.
you. Was it?
I
No,
don't
that
know
one
which one
wasn't.
hit me. I
No,
forgot
you're
about
good.
that too. So
You guys are no longer frightened.
okay.
Save me.
I can. You guys are on the water now, aren't you?
All right, your turn, Vland. Yeah, they're treading water from what you can see.
Okay, so if it can't see me, does it get a reaction attack on me? It doesn't, right?
No.
If I just move.
If they can't see, you can only take reactions against things that move that you can see out of your distance.
And how is movement in water?
It's an
Your
athletics test, and then it's half your actual movements. So athletics test to see like if you can actually like get your movement in, basically.
Chloe, you can probably if you have something to do, you can think of it.
Oh, I'm
I
just
need to look up something.
I mean I'm just gonna
It's looking.
It's an easy roll, so
looking bad for
because it's
I
not a
have-
rush.
numpty
I have,
right now.
I have bad intel. Yeah, strength. I mean, how what's the rule for long jumping again? How do you figure that out?
From standing
Uh,
position,
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have like 10 feet to run to get the.
To get the full benefit, but just base. I'll find it here for you. Playing the game. Speed.
Let's just say you might not make a 15-foot jump.
Ow!
Yes, my fellow Mexicans. Let us take joy in the pain of our fellow countrymen.
Long jump. You cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet
Okay.
on foot immediately before
It is
jump. When you make a standing jump, you can make only half that distance. So half your distance on a standing long jump.
I could run 4 feet.
So you can run.
I could jump. I could almost save myself a square by jumping. No, not even because.
It's half of your strength score if you're standing long jump.
But okay, so if I make my athletics check, will I be able to?
You
climb
can swim
onto this
the
rock?
you can swim the 15 feet. Yeah.
Oh, this might be stupid. I'm gonna
Otherwise,
try
you'll just
it.
be in the water. Like
I'm gonna
Otherwise,
just
you'll be
stand
right
up
here.
and jump off into the water to try to get into that rock.
Give me a roll.
I spell for desperate mention.
It's easy.
You want to use your last
I'd
luck
like
there?
to use my second luck.
Oh,
second
would you know? Okay.
Yes, I would. Okay,
Oh.
guys, Vlad is like the weakest bitch you've
Hello.
ever seen.
As you're not getting anywhere. You're like treading water. You're like your head's going under, and like you're trying to get movement. You move up to there, and you're treading water. You're not able to get your movement, and you're not drowning or anything. You're just not.
Oh
getting your
no,
movement.
they're gonna see you. Oh, you're
How
still
long
in
can
darkness.
someone hold their breath? Can I hold their breath and
It's
hide
quite
underneath the
a long time actually. It's like
Can I hold my breath and hide underneath the bro?
Like
and
I
then
think
dispel,
the
like-
average creature can hold their
dispel my
breath
dark.
for I think it
There's
was like
rules.
30 seconds.
Oh god, if you get rid of this
There's
darkness,
rules.
I'm gonna get.
Con score, doesn't it?
suffocating. A creature can hold its breath for a number of minutes equal to 1 plus its Constitution modifier, minimum of 30 seconds. That's the rule. So what's your con mod?
My mod is a 1.
So
you
2
can last
minutes.
2 minutes. So you can last 12 rounds underwater.
I'm gonna. Am I able? Like I already kind of my fail thing, but am I able to like get underneath the boat and try hiding there as I dispel the darkness and kind of put my hands up on the boat to try to keep myself from
Roll stealth check.
14.
Okay, as you dispel the darkness above. So you go under the boat, you're not able to get anywhere, and you just you cut out the darkness.
Oh my!
Get
Oh,
them all.
oh.
Vlad sees everything, or Numpty sees everything.
Numpty, you look over, you just see Terraphobe. As they're like flapping their wings around, like your boat's destroyed. You can see Mushrib floating unconscious on the water. Remus is almost bloodied, and Anaya is trying to fight him off in the water.
Which one is the
And-
boss again?
Is that actually-
The one that's to your left.
You can actually see this guy here, and he looks at us like, "There you are."
Ah! Oh no!
You should have stayed dead, Debbie.
Ah!
Play dead. Play dead.
I think I can actually cast spells from underneath here if I can see them. If I just
Yeah.
use my subtle spell thing, so I have to use somatic or verbal component.
Mhm.
I just start
Yeah, that's a good-
holding
that's a
people
good-
under the
That's a
boat.
good point there, Hurdles. I like
I'm-
that.
okay, guys. Well, let's just survive until next round.
All right, Urich, it's your go.
Yes. I can see
This guy
them.
this guy can now see you.
Yeah. I'm
You
gonna
can see
stab
them.
him.
Stabbo.
Stab. Regular now though, right? Normal. Normal
Yep,
attack?
regular.
He's
Regular
pretty
attack.
week, so if you can.
By the way, Numpty, we don't have
12
a
is a
boat.
hit.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's unfortunate.
All right, so 5. Add your sneak attack if you want.
Attack.
That's
And then
enough
I'm-
to kill him.
Okay. I was gonna.
15 damage. Oh dear.
20
As,
damage.
Welcome to
as you
3d6.
slam the short sword into its jaw, and you jet it down its throat as it like gags on you, like slice it out the side as it falls into the water. Flying, you
And
see the one
then-
flat into the water right next to you, and it begins
Bonus.
to sink down.
Mm.
Yeah, and there's
What
this
can I
big
do with
guy
my
here.
bonus action? I can.
This guy is 15 feet up. And he sees the darkness going.
Could you throw a dagger at him?
15 feet up.
You could throw a dagger at him.
I do
Because if
have
it-
daggers.
Because if an item has a thrown property and it's light, you can attack with the main weapon and then you can throw it as long as it's a light weapon.
Why not?
Try to go for the extra damage.
Alright,
Ooh,
that's a
1d4
hit.
damage.
5 damage. as the dagger sinks into its shoulder, as it like gives out a shriek, as a bit of black blood begins to pour out of it.
That would only do 1 damage, right? Because it doesn't add the modifier to the second attack.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I
Back.
didn't take
Alright.
that off just
So it
'cause
slams into it, barely tickling it. You see a bit of blood
Barely
trickle down it.
tickling
I rolled such a
You see-
high attack for such low damage.
Yeah. Numpty, you're treading water.
So
Oh,
obviously I can't see Vlan,
No.
and I assume I see Mushrib like face down in the water.
Face down in the water.
And I'm pretty bloody if you look at me.
Ramus is pretty bloody. Blood's pooling around him in the water. You're pretty badly hurt still.
And these things
I
are
looks
not
healthy.
taking prisoners, I would assume.
No,
Yeah,
but
that's
2 of
not
them are
yours.
dead.
2 of them.
Yeah,
I don't know
but
what
in
you
my
guys
current
are doing,
position, I'm
but-
at disadvantage. Would I be at disadvantage
This-
for attacks swimming like this?
If
Magical
they're
casting.
ranged, if it's an attack roll, yeah.
So like that would include spell attacks.
Spell attacks, yeah. If it's a save, it doesn't
Magic
matter. But if it's an
missile.
attack roll, yeah. it
Okay,
would
you
matter.
guys are gonna have to forgive me here because I need to get to the shore, and the best way to get to the shore.
Missile doesn't require attack rolls.
Does
Yeah, you're
Numpty
right.
roll-
Magic
You're
missile,
fucking
Debbie.
right. Fine, fine, and I stop me from dying. So fucking let's do this, I guess.
Even if you die
Or
again.
Debbie, don't you have a fire thing?
I have burning hands.
Yeah, burning hands. Look at look.
But
look
that would
at,
be
you could get
attack
2 of
roll.
them right here. No, it's not. That's a DC, isn't it?
Oh, it
DC
is.
save?
You're right.
This guy is 15 up in the air. Just remember
Yeah,
that.
you can still angle.
Yeah,
him.
you can get them.
He's in the water too, so it's at a perfect angle.
Yeah.
My character sheet's being a bit weird right now.
Okay.
That's weird. Why are you doing that? Okay, just close that out. Open it again.
Essentially, flamethrowers to the top.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So like, so you're what you're saying. If I'm picking up what you're putting down here, you're saying I should angle it upwards to get these 2? Is that what you're saying?
No,
Or
these 2.
That would make sense.
All right. Yeah, you just have to aim it a bit up into the air, and you'll be able to
but I mean,
catch
that
both.
was already damaged a little bit.
Yeah, you'll be at the edge of both here.
All right. So I'll do that. Burning hands. Level 2. Let's
All right.
dive creatures. Wow, that damage. Look at that.
DC 14.
Die creatures.
Top one
Yeah,
first, then the
yeah.
second one.
Actually, could have been a lot worse.
Succeed on the top one, fail on the second one. So 9, 10, 11, 12. So we only take 6. and
Can
then
I use my
he-
movement to submerge myself and swim to the bottom? How deep is this?
You go underwater.
How murky is the water?
You
Can
get,
see
you get
me
about a
under
foot.
there?
You get about a foot in there. It's a bit murky. Roll perception check, Numpty. Disadvantage.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm
Can
back.
I also see if I?
Yeah, you roll 1 too, Vlan. Actually, you get roll normally, Vlan. No disadvantage for you because you got that dark vision.
Oh, disadvantage.
No,
Okay.
we don't
Yeah.
see each
We're
other.
at 8.
We don't
No.
see each other.
You guys, it's kind of murky. You're making a lot of movement down there. They can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
they
gonna go as
know
deep
about
as I
where you are.
can and still be able to reach the surface and use my abilities. Like, probably like a
Alright.
solid 10. As deep, pretty much as deep as I can go.
It's hard to see out of it, but just
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you,
No,
you
I'm
can
just gonna-
you can still kind of you can still see them basically.
Ah, yeah, it's
Same
my
thing.
favorite turn.
That also
My
means they
favorite.
can still see you.
Naya's now floating there with Ray.
And Naya, it is your
I'm
turn.
like,
Nobody's disappeared below
First
the
question:
sea.
can I see my allies?
Probably not me,
Ah, you say
You
that.
see-
but that's
you see
okay.
them.
Okay.
From where you are, it's hard to see Vlan. You don't see
Yeah.
Vlan at all.
But
Glad that doesn't
I
count.
don't care.
Just from your area of where you can see.
Is
Yeah.
Numpty hella visible?
Yeah, he is not hiding at all.
The
Yeah,
second
I'm
question:
trying-
can you
Just
cast
underwater.
2 leveled spells in the same turn if they use up different
No.
actions?
No, it has to be a leveled spell and a cantrip if you want to cast 2 spells in a turn. That's the rule.
Okay.
Even with action surges. So you can cast like a bonus action cantrip, action spell slot, or bonus action spell slot, action cantrip if you wanted, but you can't cast
Okay.
2 leveled spells in the turn.
I'm gonna do the dirty. Everyone I can see within 60 feet regains 6 HP,
It's one less than last time. Maybe
including Musharub.
Oh, he's back to
try.
life.
He's gonna wake up face down in the water.
You see him like wake up and he just he like gives a large breath of air as he like spits out a bunch of water and he's like he desperately like tries to keep afloat.
Also, with my normal action, could I use
Up to
the
you,
boat
game.
of boats?
Oh no.
Do the what?
What?
The
You
boat.
must use the float
Boats
boat.
and boats.
Let
Wait
me
a
check what
minute.
it requires.
I can bonus action use object. Throw it to me.
So that was your action or bonus action? Do the
Bonus
healing word
action.
thing? That was your bonus action. Let's see what
Yeah.
it takes to do the boat. 'Cause the boat does require a specific action.
Either that.
Floating boat.
I'm also considering just whacking him in the face. Actually, can I reach them with my mace from here? From down here? Yo.
A what?
Could I reach them with my mace from down here?
Yes.
Ah.
So that was your bonus action. Let me check if in this boat you have to use an act. Requires you to use an action to speak it.
Ah, so I could do it because I still have my action left.
It'd be
But
your action.
actually,
Yeah.
word is a bonus action.
No, yeah, it is
Holy
true. Same
shit.
as healing word.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's not the heal spell though.
Oh,
Straight
it's
up.
mass healing word. It's not mass healing. It's okay.
Mm-hmm. It heals a little bit less
Yeah,
than normal.
but
Yeah,
you-
1d4
yeah.
plus wisdom mod, but
Okay,
it's
so
everything.
if the thing is, if we get
an
into
action.
it, they're just gonna probably tear it apart again.
It is magical, so it'll have a bit of more resistance than your boat did.
Ah, fuck it, we have a boat. Let's use it. Yeah, we have a boat again,
Suddenly,
See,
and
There's a
everyone's
boat
in it
in the
except
water.
for Numpty.
he's gonna find
Well,
a
you
boat
can,
above
you
him.
can fit you can fit 4 people in it.
Yeah,
am
but Numpty's
underwater.
underneath the water.
All right. Synupti, a boat appears above you as you speak the Aquan word float. The boat ejects out.
Yeah, I probably just see like a darkness cover over it. I'm
Just
the only
like-
one on the boat, bitches. Oh, okay.
All right, Synupti, you are below the boat. It's gonna take a little.
Yeah.
There you go. You're underneath the boat. As Musha like is pulled up onto the boat, as it like pulls everyone up on top of it. This guy here, sees that. What does he want to do?
He's like, we have more boats where that came from, fuckers. If they attack
You're
this
under the
nice boat,
water.
I'm gonna be mad.
He's gonna move over here.
Oh no, not Musharib.
He's gonna bite Ramus if he hits.
Oh no, Raven is
Crit.
not healing you for so much. Ah! My Raven.
Ramus is still up. Claws.
Oh, that missed though.
Wait a minute. Oh shit. It's a miss. And a miss. You know, actually, I see. Hold on, guys.
What's Ramus's AC?
I might have forgot something.
Oh,
He hasn't been
Raven.
attacking this entire time.
I might have forgotten.
He's a bard. Just call their mama hoe and do like 2 damage.
I was wondering what.
I was looking at the sheet. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but Chloe's
Ramus.
Bard buffed their teammates.
Yeah, he'll go after him. So he is still alive. There. Now we
Oh,
go.
look,
Now Ramus can do shit.
convenient. It's now his
Whoops.
turn after he's done with the surprise round that lasted 2 rounds.
Yeah, he had a big surprise run. That's all he had.
You had no idea what was happening. Finally got woken up by hit the water.
Yeah, he woke up by getting hit by the water.
It's
Ramus is going to.
we should give Ramus
Cast.
like a 3 wisdom score.
He is going to cast
Wish.
Thunder Wave this way.
Madman.
He puts
Oh,
out
yeah.
the area in front of him and like he clasps his hand and snaps his fingers, and loud thunder rings in front of him at the side of the boat, hitting both these two. They gotta make me a
And make
con
that
save.
day con save.
Top one first,
Oh,
fail.
he's so shit.
and the second.
Oh,
one
they're all
fail.
so shit.
8, 9, 10, 11.
This is why we're the best.
They're still up. They're still up.
Oh, but that 10-foot
Retoris.
push. But they get pushed 10 feet.
Oh, this one wouldn't get affected. Sorry, because it's 110 feet up.
Oh. Of course, yeah. That makes too much sense.
I forgot about that.
Which one do I gotta snipe?
This big guy up here.
Aye, aye.
And then
Actually,
it's
I would-
the push.
You would get disadvantage because there's a man
And not
in
push.
front of you.
Can I?
Yeah.
Vlan,
Back
Eric-
10 feet. He's pushed back onto the rocks.
You're
Vlan and Urich, Vlan and Urich, would it be alright if I attempt to try to move the canoe closer to the other canoe?
I could. Am I able to
It's at
travel
15
into the
feet.
bottom canoe and be brought with it?
You can like hold on. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do it. If he does.
I mean,
it.
I don't care
I'm
because
not gonna
the
give you
more
too much
I can
credit
still
there.
like the more I can melee, whatever. Like I could do more. Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to move the boat, like grab the paddles and move the boat back to the other boat, like
Roll
alongside
athletics.
athletics.
Yep.
Oh, whoops.
21. So yeah, you can move it. How far up do you want to go? Like right up next. to
I
the boat?
wanted like even with the other boat.
All right, so you can move. Where does the boat's moving here?
30 feet, and I can move where I'm
Yep.
right even with them, and that's 30.
Yep.
That's 30 feet of my movement. So
All right, so you take your turn and you pull the boat up next to the other one.
Wait a second. Would I be like right next to Numpty in this point?
Yeah, you pull up next to it, it's like you both look over, hold your breath, like oh, oh. You both see each other.
Oh, wizard.
and
So that would be your action to move the entire boat. It's not part of your movement. It is your action to move the whole boat.
okay.
Like, because you have to take up the row and like begin to.
Ah,
Like,
we're doing the circle the wagon technique, but with boats.
Good.
And that's all I really got. So I'm can I take the dodge as a bonus action, or is it an action you
you
have to take?
I mean, it's that key point spending you got to do to get that bonus action on there.
Hit that bonus action.
Yeah,
on
I'll
there.
pop it.
Key stuff.
I'll pop key to do dodge again. So
Let's see what exactly it says, because it's been a thing that's popped up a couple of times.
Look at
I just wanna be sure
for
what
the
notes
for
say.
the key dodge,
adorable.
key dodge, you spend 1 key point to take the
Patient
disengage
defense.
or yeah, patient defense. You spend 1 key point to
Dodge
take the
action
dodge
is one.
action as a
So you
bonus
take
action in your
patient
turn.
defense. All right, so 1 key point, and take the dodge action as a bonus action. There you go. All right. These guys' turn. This one here is going to dive down, go into the water, and it's going to try to attack you, Numpty. Or like it reaches into the water as its beak tries to go down and bite into you, Numpty.
Oh, that's a hit.
For 6.
Alright, yeah.
Claws.
All right, yeah, he says on 2 HP.
6.
Oh no.
Still up.
Yeah.
Claws.
Oh wait, Numpty's being attacked.
And he misses.
Aha!
So as he reaches in,
bitches!
1 bite, 1 claw rakes across your back, and the last one, you're able to pull yourself up to the bottom of the boat, and it swings underneath you slowly. As you see, as blind as you see blood pouring out of Numpty's back as he's bleeding out.
The river shall turn
Yeah,
red
this
with
whole
Numpty's
area right
blood.
here this whole area right here is just blood red water.
Half of it's from Numpty, and the other half is from
This one
Mushroom.
here, this one here is going to attack Ramus.
No, not Raimu. I like how they've just completely given up on the notion of killing me. just gone for the squishy.
They haven't attacked me yet either, and I don't know why.
Sorry.
I think Ramus might be
Uh,
shredded to pieces here.
So 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh yeah, Raymond.
Sorry.
You first.
It's just the 13 for the 3. Ramus is down.
Ramus. Why did you do this?
What was I using? This one. Alright. This one here is going to attack Moosh. No, he's going to attack Ramus.
Oh no, Ramu.
2 death saves failed.
That's only one attack. Oh
Yeah, but if any attack when you're unconscious
Oh,
is a
yeah.
critical hit.
Oh yeah. That
Ramus
makes sense.
dies.
Oh,
as
Ramus
he
is dead.
bites into him and pulls his head off. And he's going to then attack Mushir with his last claw
I
attack.
don't think you were there when we met him.
Thinning out the
Or the miss.
NPCs. I
Oh, no,
see.
he-
No.
he-
And
Straight
the
from the
last one
waterfall.
here is going to bite at Mushrib.
You say that Musha will be here long after we
Claw
all
at
perish.
Mushrib. A miss. And one more claw at Mushrib. Okay, that will hit for 8. Putting Mushrib down.
By the way, does anyone have a 300 GP diamond?
Yeah, let me just get rid on that.
Alright, that is all the Terra folks' turn. Vlad, it is your turn.
So
Darkness! Darkness!
is that one? This one's still in. Oops. This is still underwater.
This was the one underwater here.
That's the one. And then okay, so I have a question about my gaseous form.
Mm-hmm.
It says that it treats what was it? Target's capacity. I don't know if that's the
Right, it treats water as a solid.
Yeah, so if it was on it, would it just float to the top, or it counts as it being like stuck in a wall?
You might be stuck in a wall.
Well, I mean, you're literally
gonna
touching
reach
the
down and
underside of the
grab it
boat, and then
cast
just.
gaseous form on this pterodon in front of me.
This guy?
Does it have to be a
Alright.
willing creature? Damn it, no, it has to be a willing creature. I can't. Fuck.
Quick, somebody charge
I'm gonna
him.
do it on Numpty. No.
Whoa.
Stuck underwater.
3D time bludgeoning. Don't.
Resistance?
He's in the melee at me now, isn't he?
Yes, he is. Let me just see, because you're still hiding. See if he sees you. He had a 14. He does
Yeah.
not know you're there.
Oh shit.
It's
Just
kind of
gonna-
murky. He doesn't know you're there because you took the hide
That
action a while ago.
perception
I'm
check.
gonna I'm gonna move to. Are these two within melee of these guys? Like water.
Yes, these guys are flying right over the boat. This one is flying over the boat.
I'm gonna move to this spot underneath the boat. Like I'm on top of someone. I'm on top of Anaya, but and then I'm
Alright,
just
you're in a
gonna
nice spot.
yeah, I'm just underneath the
Okay.
boat, and then I'm gonna cast Shatter, so it only gets these two in the radius.
Alright.
Like they're right beyond the edge of it.
Alright.
But I think I'm gonna cast it as a higher level, which I should be able to.
Nice.
Yes, I will. And I'm gonna have to use one of my spell slots for this somatic thing for as well, but as a
So you don't
third
breathe
level-
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll be at 20 damage on a con save of DC 14.
DC 14. Alright, so top one first.
Oh, these are my source sheet points.
Top one first here. Makes it. Second one fails for 20. So this one up here takes 10. This one here takes the 20. Alright, they're both still alive. This one down here seems to be fairly wounded after that shatter. Right? That was shatter.
Yep,
Mhm.
Shatter.
Yep. Yep, very much wounded.
And then I'm gonna swim down to underneath Erich. I'll just put myself right here, but I'm underneath
Okay.
Erich.
You're underneath Erich. Erich, your turn.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so they all flew back down to the bottom. They're all by the boats, biting away at everyone. This one here is on the rocks.
Oh, my
This
gosh.
one here is in the water.
I would probably double sword the one behind you.
Yeah. While I have my two
Yeah, this
swords
one has
out.
been. This one doesn't seem to be injured at all.
While I have my two swords out, I'm gonna turn on that one.
All right. Yep. Uninjured guy. All right.
Oop.
No.
Missing with that one.
Remember, you still got your inspirations and stuff.
It's true. The second one hits though, right? 19.
19 would hit you. Run roll damage.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Do I get sneak attack at all?
Yeah, you get sneak attack with that.
There we go.
Rogues.
One day.
One damage. Sorry, 15.
One damage. Just wait. Hang on.
15 damage. Sorry about that.
Rogue.
Let me just bring all my DPS back here. All right.
Oh, whoops! Forgot about the DPS. Wait.
Unfortunate that there's so many of us, so like. turns
Numpty,
take
you're
about
underneath the
30
water,
minutes.
and this guy here is after you.
Oh, I hope Numpty dies.
So, like, in a pure act of chaotic neutral preservation, I'm gonna cast invisibility. Actually, that might be a problem. I might have to surface for that. Let's. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Does
So,
it require somatic?
yeah. So I'm gonna surface. Like, oh.
So you surface on the end of the boat.
Oh
Oh, boy,
I'm gonna
2
cast
health,
invisibility at
Oh, boy.
level 2 because of course.
Is it give it to other people? Is
No.
that what it does?
Only
So
well
you
no,
can
it is
target-
a level 2 spell.
Oh,
and I don't
yeah.
have a- yeah.
I thought you were casting a higher level.
Yeah.
Okay, so you turn, so you reach up and you say it out loud, and your body becomes, your body vanishes.
And then I'm gonna swim right back down.
So you're gonna put yourself right back underneath the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna like swim like to the left though to confuse it.
But Debbie, you're still bleeding. They'll follow your blood.
But all of my previous blood, also the blood from the
Nice.
birds in the water.
It's true.
And it is your go.
This
I
water
could
is
say
red.
mushroom. I could say mushroom.
Yeah.
Save
fair
is
enough.
save is a vast word. I think it's time to
Kill him.
aspirate
Let the poor man die.
aspirate these demons.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
Debbie, you can't see Debbie.
Oh no, do it, Connor. There's no choice.
I'm doing it because it's time
Okay.
to aspirate the demons.
So as you bring out a bunch of fays come out into the area.
Remember,
assuming
it's
everyone
old
you can see
turtle
it.
spirits with
Can he-
whipping.
Oh yeah, old turtle spirits, I forgot. And it is a wisdom
Can you
save
see
for half
me?
damage.
I think it's on their turns. They,
What's your passive perception, Connor?
15.
He sees you then.
Oh,
'cause you had a
thank
14
God.
stealth. You made it 1 out.
What did you see me?
They don't take any immediate damage unless they're just entering the field, but on their turns they will have to take the damage.
On a turn
If-
or for the first time on their turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom save or take 3d8 radiant damage if you're a good or neutral alignment. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. An unaffected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creatures enter the area for the first time. And affected. Okay, so their movement's halved, and they'll take the damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's give him that wisdom save. He starts his turn in here. DC 14.
Fail.
Fails to save. Oh,
The old
my God.
turtle with the whipping canes comes around. Oh, here
He
you
whips
shot
it.
me.
He like hits it a couple of times.
Whack, whack,
no,
whack. Bad bird.
For 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's right, because it's rolled each time.
Phew!
So as it begins to whack at him, he like takes the beating and he's still alive. You're under the water.
This is gonna
Plan.
be painful. The 3d8 might not kill me, but actually it will. I have 2 HP.
He's gonna move
kill
up
me.
here.
Well, considering you're invisible, it might not attack you. Then again, it's an area effect, so it definitely will.
It's okay though. Hopefully.
He's going to try to attack you, Chloe,
Wow.
with his bite and claws.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that's a success.
12?
Well, Aaron won't be a response to die then, I guess.
16, does that hit?
Yep.
Oh no, it will be enough to
5,
immediately
does an
kill
11
Chloe.
hit?
Nope.
Okay, so you take 17 damage. as he bites into and takes a claw raking across.
Does that instantly kill you?
That's close. She's not down.
You're real
Ramus
close.
is
I'm on
dead.
5 HP.
Kratos is dead as hell. It was sad. It
Rotaurus.
was added to the initiative.
The one that got within vicinity of me to hit, I'm just gonna go all out on him.
Alright, let's see what you got. Roll damage. As you come out with your axe, you sink into it and you cut its head off.
Ooh.
It's very much beaten away in the.
Was
radiant
that
damage
was the big
burns
boss
its
guy
skin.
too?
Yeah, he gives out a wail of pain as you stink one last axe into the side, cutting off his head. So Vlan, underneath
Rather
you,
gonna
so Vlan, you
return-
have a
Oh,
body
no.
fall into the water, and the head falls next to you, slowly dripping down. So you have to like get out of the way of the body. As it slowly
I
drips
imagine like
to
the
bottom.
body goes down the way, and I see a head full of fire just staring me in the eyes, eyes wide open.
Just blank stare.
All right, you want to do it? Got anything else?
I really
Debbie is underneath the boat, so.
do it. Is it demoralizing crushingness to them that they end up leaving?
I think it's just gonna make them more mad.
They're
They
probably
don't
gonna
seem
hate
fair.
me more. I'm gonna bonus bonus action key to take dodge again. They're probably
Okay,
gonna want to
that-
kill me now.
All right, Terrafolk.
Ah, yes,
Alright,
the
let's get
whipping
those
masters of
on
old.
stage. Or wisdom save, right?
Yes,
Alright, so top one.
versus.
He fails for 9.
God, that's not very much.
All right, guy in the right of you, this guy here. Wisdom save. It's a DC 14, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
For
Oh
8.
man, these rolls are only getting worse.
A guy below him. Succeeds, still going to roll.
Half damage. The whipping masters. Wow.
Okay,
That
that's
one
good.
is enough to kill.
The whipping masters of old are.
So the whipping masters begin to beat out the Terrafolk.
beat out the
And,
demons.
If you guys could kill them and Connor
Last
could
guy.
dispel that before it's my turn, I might not.
All right, go and roll damage, Connor.
Well, Numpty, you can still stay underwater. Like,
Oh,
You're still within the
yeah,
affected
The
radius.
ancient turtle masters do not discriminate.
Oh no, they do not discriminate.
I
You
think
should
they
have
He
been
know
dies,
where to
and there are
be
only
Numpty.
2 left.
It comes
Should have had
around
a
Lana,
good
it's your
alignment.
turn.
My body's just gonna float to the surface.
The turtle man.
Here, I can put
Only
it in the back
2
here.
left. Is this rock here big enough to get out and climb on?
Yes.
Can
Very
I?
good
Do I need to make a check to get there?
No, you're fine. Just be half movement.
I'm just gonna get there and climb up,
So you climb up to the top.
breathe in a bunch of air because I've been holding my breath for a little bit. Actually, probably
Mhm.
a bit.
You come out drenched onto the rock and you begin to. What do you cast?
Whip around, twin spell my chaos bolt.
Oh yes.
So
fling
this
out 2 twin
first
spell.
one here, top one's
Okay.
first.
Top one first.
12
What was the hit?
that'll
kills
be
them.
okay.
and you
No,
have
that
one more.
needs
You have
to
one more
be-
luck roll.
Lightning damage, by the way.
Lightning, as the lightning strikes through it, it burns up to a cinder through the water, Debbie. You feel a little bit of electricity kind of hit you as you're under the water. Not enough to hurt you, though.
And then second one.
It's like
oh
touching
no,
a-
I'm using my luck. My last
Your
one.
last one.
13.
As a hit. 4.
9 damage.
Just
9 psychic damage.
Just enough to kill him.
Ugh.
Now,
Numpty doesn't have to die again.
Guys, my
You can
luck
dispel
like
your
took
spell,
off
right,
though.
Connor?
God.
Well, if
I
combat's
could
over.
end the concentration, but it would be.
You
very
can
nice.
always end concentration freely.
It's true.
So combat is over, so once the last one falls, you can lose your concentration.
I mean, you
immediately.
could. I guess basically, do you want to revive me? Because I have 2 HP, so even minimum damage will kill me.
Yeah, you can.
Well, there's
you
no
can
reason-
dispel it.
combat's over.
There's no reason to keep it on.
Yeah.
It's
honestly.
true, but it's kind of.
So as you just
Oh,
spell
well.
it, you see what looks to be. You see what is in the ground. 6 terrafolk and their leader with its head cut off, slowly sinking to the bottom, and blood everywhere in the water as
And
you all
we
breathe
saved
heavily.
Mushroom.
Quick, save Mushroom.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give Mushiba. Oh yeah, you wanna give him a quick spell there, Connor?
Mushiba.
I'm just gonna like
This is-
fall down,
Oh,
Wait, what happened to
Sorry.
Anaya? He just disappeared.
okay, never mind.
hold my
He's on
wounds.
mission.
Oh.
Ramus lies there dead.
They're just kind of sitting here, like on the rock, like panting, feet just slightly dangling in the water.
Anaya, you should take Ramus's like loot or whatever he has on.
I'm gonna cure wounds. My friend over there that's also hurt.
Which one?
Erich.
Where are you?
I get 8.
Yeah.
Where is
He's
he?
underneath Ramus's dead body.
He's crawled under it.
So, nice job, you guys.
What happened there, everybody? First thing, we were just sitting there going down the river, and then all of a sudden, just
Death.
darkness. And the terraform.
That was actually a really impressive fight that we held off that many terrafolk.
My
big-
chief. Oh, okay.
The big bad boss, did he look any different besides just his size?
He had small piercings of bone through his lip, and his head carried like a white tattoo. Or
As I'm
white
just kind
paint
of
over
sitting
him.
here, is by chance does like his head float by?
It's sitting on the bottom of the
Yeah, it was
river.
heavy.
I'm not gonna go into that.
My
shit.
chief use was like just being there for
Grab
the
it, put it
target.
on a
By
spear.
the way, I would like everyone who is in the water, so Vlan,
Oh no.
Numpty, Anaya, and
Mushrib.
to give me a con saving throw.
I forgot about this shit.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
you're
fine,
gonna get
fine.
leeches.
Okay, so that's Mushrib's good. You're good. Glenn.
Ah, Glenn.
We'll see. We'll see about you, Vlan. One quick second.
Well, actually, Mushrib wouldn't have to worry about it at all because he got cured
No,
with
not
cure
cure wounds. That's
Not
only
disease.
HP.
It'd be
Oh,
cure disease.
'cause I thought that's what he used last time.
Oh,
And it
no,
got rid of
I
it.
missed
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't,
that's
you don't,
different.
you don't feel
Lesser
anything wriggling in
restoration
your
is the
throat,
spell.
Vlan.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I thought it was the cure wounds one that you could cast last time that did that.
Mushrib looks to all of you. He sees Ramus's dead body and looks back to you. So I guess we made it out of that alive.
I don't, Mushrib, I don't know what happened. If I'm being completely honest, I was there one second.
Where is Numpty?
I've got like
Oh,
I
I
take-
see.
He hasn't
I'm
dispelled
floating
yet.
I take off my boot and kind of like dump out some of the water. For now.
I'm like,
did-
Oh, I'm still.
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
of
like,
course. I'm gonna dispel my invisibility. I'm here in the water.
oh
could
yes,
use a
Debbie,
nap
let me
right
heal
about
you.
now.
Hey, Debbie,
Yes.
roll me a quick perception check.
Crocs, they're coming.
Okay, nope. What's happening, guys?
Um,
It's a 2, by the
I'm
way.
gonna heal Debbie. I
Alright.
healed you.
There's a lot of blood in the water, Debbie. You better get out.
Vlan,
Actually, I'm
roll
here
me,
on a small
Vlan, roll me,
rock.
roll me a perception check, Vlan.
Debbie,
Yeah.
Connor should do 11.
Yeah, I guess you.
19.
Vlan, you catch in the water two what look to be gemstones sitting on the bottom of the river.
Is it a
As I
300
got-
GP diamond?
as I like
This
dumping
may, be,
out.
this may be the 50 GP gemstones that Numpty had in his pockets.
Yeah, they were in my.
As I like dumping out my boot, I kind of like look
Two of
down,
them.
slide my boot back on, and you see Vlad dive back into the water.
You dive back
I'm
in.
gonna swim down, try to
grab
grab it.
Give me one more con check.
That's okay.
or
It's
con
worth
save.
it.
My
20,
death is
25.
worth this money.
You're fine. Do you swim
It
back to
wouldn't
the
be a
boat?
death. We could
Yeah, and I open up the sand and gems in my hand, like precious.
Alright.
I'm kinda like-
50 GP. You said.
250
Damn it!
GP.
Why do I lose everything to Vlad?
I put one of the GP gems in my pocket. And I
You
look,
see-
it's like,
Numpty,
Numpty,
you
did you
see-
drop this?
I
give
give
him
Vlad. Thanks, Vlad. I assume I look in my satchel. and
I
assume
marked
everyone's
two of
gone.
them off for you in your inventory. You had 4 now.
Yeah, so I gave you one back, and I gave you the other.
Finder's tax, I assume. Yes.
Finder's tax, I only found one.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I don't know how obvious it was that I went down and grabbed
I
gems.
probably saw him dive into the water.
But we also know he knew he had 4, and he gave him 1.
I'm just gonna let. I mean, we share wealth here, so
Communism.
communism.
Wow.
Can we leave this horrible place? I'm not
Yeah,
a fan
just-
of this
I'm
jungle.
like
It's,
half cradling
whatever.
Ramus's dead body. Oh yeah, I'm like I handed off to Bland. I believe you must do the burial rites of Joaquin.
Sorcerer to the barrow
I
rites for
kind
the
of
cleric.
holding him to kind of float water a bit, if I could do
Mhm.
that. I'm on the boat at this point.
As you're handling him, Vlan.
Oh no.
Don't do it, cuz.
He's gonna wake up, he's actually gonna be dead. Oh shit, he's gonna come back as an undead bitch.
By the way, I'm gonna be performing the ritual.
Okay.
Are we
good.
actually in the undead area right now?
Wait a minute,
You
that's
are
only
correct.
lasts for like. That's not for good. Damn it, Connor.
Look,
So
I
Vlan,
can't do
as
it
you hand him
permanently.
over, Vlan, you as you're putting him in the water, you notice that one of his coat pockets sinks a little bit more than the other side.
Yeah, well, actually, part of the ceremony. Oh, great Joaquin take and protect him in the afterlife. As you see this, you see like Vlad like patting his pockets, like that around like as he's doing. I'm gonna start
Man, you
feeling
truly
in
are
all his
skilled
pockets.
in the artful ways
May
of
the
honoring the dead.
great gods watch over him and guide him into the afterlife that he sees, the afterlife that this man deserves.
This is my favorite.
Reach
part about
into another pocket.
You see that he has in there a ring.
Grab the ring and casually put it in my pocket as I'm continuing the rites.
Meanwhile, I'm like doing
I'll
some
look at
weird
it.
shit.
Are we- have we started
after
moving
the
the
ritual's
boat?
over? What was that, Chloe?
Oh, never mind. Actually, I don't care.
Meanwhile, I'm putting some light pinches of salt on him, and like putting a copper coin on his tongue.
All right.
And then after we're done, I'm just gonna kind of give him a shove to try sinking his body at all, and then set him down the river.
As you shove him in there.
Ah,
Actually,
good
okay,
man.
fuck it. I take. You're not gonna stay on, but I take 2 copper coins and put them over his eyes.
All right.
I don't know why
very
we don't
honorable,
just
man.
like do this on the land, but we're too lazy to vote.
We can't. We don't want to.
We found him in the water. He deserves to go back to
He
the water.
stays in the
He's a
water.
water
Oh,
spirit.
this
Actually,
We
no,
found him
Tyler.
in the water.
To make the copper coin stay on just a little longer, I'm gonna find where the alchemy jug, wherever that is. Get out some honey and just put a little bit of honey on the back of the coins and stick them to his eyelids.
Dear God.
may he rest in peace.
May he rest in peace. And then
You see his body slowly begin to float back up as it's going
float
down
back
the
up
river.
as it goes.
You pushed him down. He's like, as it's going to slowly floats back up and flips over.
Yeah.
And
It
rolls in the
passes
water.
us.
He died as he lived.
All
Yeah,
right.
he
Down in
river.
the water with honey on his eyes.
By the way,
Alright,
he can't become
so
an
you guys-
undead.
Did
for
you
10
give me
days.
the alchemy jug, Chloe? Or did you just show it to me?
No, I gave it to you.
Okay,
So
great.
in 10 days, he's just gonna turn into a zombie.
I popped the
Yes, but he will be blinded and deafened. I mean, muted.
We've done it. We've taken care of him.
I popped the ale cork. I drank a little bit. I passed the alchemy jug around.
Oh yes, the
For everyone to
servant.
put a little
Ah,
drink.
yeah,
Oh.
Great
celebration.
alchemy jug.
I'll be
Great
the
alchemy
last
jug.
one, and I'll polish off whatever is left.
The infinite
Whatever.
alchemy
It's
jug.
Oh no,
infinite.
that's a lot. No,
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 it gives out a resource
Time.
amount. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
'cause
then
it's
it
it's not
takes some time
unlimited.
to come back.
Yeah. It's unlimited in the sense, but not
Well,
at
if you're
all.
gonna finish it off, that's 4 gallons of beer.
You're
That's only
forgetting
not
how
it.
big I
He
am.
can take it. He can take it.
Okay.
You're forgetting
Never
for me,
promise you a
the
prize.
average mug of beer is an entire pint. Like
That's
the
like a
big
cup.
the big jugs. Like that's what my average like.
Drinks like a pitcher.
Yeah, I drink a
Mhm.
pitcher for what you guys drink a pint.
All right. So,
You guys would
As you
probably
guys-
drink like 2 gallons between all yourselves, and I'll drink 2 gallons myself.
so as you guys get to camp, everyone go ahead and use up your resources for your long rest.
Oh, thank goodness.
And
First and foremost, gotta get them charges. Aww.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh, no.
I
Long
think
rest, you said?
the funny thing is, I don't think Ironheart ever knew Ramus's existence.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't think so.
gonna. Hey, Kyler, just in case, because I don't know what's gonna happen tonight. Could I take like a short rest as we're paddling down the river just to get some hit points, hit dice?
Mhm.
I'll use
you wanna be spending those? Yeah.
just in case, because I don't trust you. Okay.
Good. All right. So morning comes.
Oh
Before you go to charges.
To be fair, I don't either. Though.
oh yeah, I already did because I thought I got ahead of myself.
Oh, nice. You got the full 3
Ah.
in.
Plenty of food still, ladies and gentlemen.
Back to 4 charges.
I remember
Alright, so
giving
you
a
guys
ton
are
of
clear
food to
now.
the rabbits. That might have been a mistake.
I gave them
Considering
only
we
5.
killed all of them, yeah.
So,
They were
Today's
divinely
weather
punished.
we
is
punished
normal,
them.
same as
Punished
yesterday.
them.
Oh,
Today's
jeez,
weather
that's
is normal, same as yesterday.
Okay,
It
so
was
Nice.
good times.
are we gonna
No hindrance
now port
whatsoever.
across?
Yeah.
You only got one canoe.
No, we
and
got
then the
two.
folding boat.
Well, one. in the
Oh
folding
yeah,
boat.
a canoe and the folding boat. So
That
I guess
makes it
I'll
easier to
carry.
carry though.
Yeah, I'll carry the canoe.
The big one.
Ah, yes, my job just became easier.
Connor now carries around a little 4-pound box instead of a whole fucking canoe.
Yeah,
You'll make sure now you can really focus on making.
yeah. Now you can really make sure that we're
Actually,
going
well,
in the
my
right
already
direction.
does it, actually.
Do you want to cast any of those charges, Clay?
I don't
Or
know.
you
Do we?
wanna
Can we?
save 'em up?
Can we
I
trust
have
Anaya?
4.
I do have like a +5
Should we
going in
trust
the right
Anaya and
direction.
Mushrik?
I feel like
Get
we
it
should
saved?
trust them for today
For
to
this
save
one
the
day, so I can
charges.
build up.
Yeah, to build up charges again.
That's
Yeah,
Are we
what
gonna
it
move
is.
it at a fast pace? Or are we
I'm
just
okay
gonna
with
move
that.
normally?
Since we're not gonna take an exhaustion penalty and it's a good day outside, it's not overly hot. Yeah,
It's not absorbently hot.
Do
The
we
only
wanna
time you
risk
guys
getting
would
lost,
take
or
one
do we
is
just
if
wanna
it's
lay
hot.
camp for the day and try and get the charges
So
back?
I just thought of something.
No, we don't have time for that.
If you're not proficient in a weapon, the only thing you get, you just don't get added proficiency bonus.
Yes. And like in certain narrative situations, if you're not proficient with it, you might not be able to use it as finessely.
Okay, because I just remembered that the short sword. I'm not actually proficient with short swords.
Yeah. Then
That's why I
right
only
now
have
it'd
plus-
just be attack rolls. That would be it. You wouldn't get your proficiency bonus to it. It'd be the
That
attack
was
one.
everything was right. I just forgot about. all that
Yep,
shit
that's
out.
fine.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna keep the sword.
Yeah, just mark off the proficiency
Yeah,
bonus.
I
Then.
have. Yeah.
All right. So
Cool.
Connor, are you gonna lead
Oh,
the party
yeah.
on? What are you doing? A fast pace?
Survival. Oh
Oh,
god.
sorry. It is a -5 at a fast pace
Yeah.
and
we're
+5 at a slow pace.
Not moving.
So
at a
normal.
fast
That
pace.
would basically negate my bonus and
We're not gonna move without fast pace without Chloe's.
Yeah.
Never losing.
All right.
Hopefully we're not lost.
So at a normal
would
pace.
suck.
Let's see here.
We should have just made camp.
We did, Debbie. It's the next day.
You're right.
All
I
right.
didn't know you as a coward.
Oh, absolutely.
I
Chaotic neutral bitches.
Okay. So, and oh, you guys. So it's one movement.
More Terrafolk. Bring it on.
You guys do not encounter anything today. And sorry, there we go. No, not that one. There we go. All right. So the next morning comes. You guys got a day into the jungle. Go ahead and roll your. Everyone use up your resources,
Mhm.
and then Clay, do you want to use it? See how much charge you get back.
Nope. Oh, there we go.
It's back to
All
max.
ah yes, my beautiful survival skills. No.
Connor, you're constantly letting us down with these survival checks. Why are you so bad at rolling?
Clay,
No.
did you want to do anything, Clay, with your charges in the morning or anything?
Oh,
Better
God.
pop it.
considering that we have a guide, this is
Sorry, I was
terrible.
muted. Yeah, I'll do not lost on the.
So you guys are not going to get lost. Unfortunately for you and I, is go in the exact opposite direction.
Ah yes.
How the hell did we get on the other side of the river? When did this happen?
When did this happen? I don't know, but it's been the dry season.
Is this with advantage or disadvantage?
This is with advantage.
Anaya is not leading the way.
I have advantage
Okay.
plus
That
6. I
sucks.
got that.
That sucks. This isn't Musher. Musher is
Now
trying to
it's
help
so
Anaya.
fast.
Anaya keeps misdirecting Musher. This is what's happening here.
Yo,
So
we could go with
today, you
I'm
guys.
gonna write down my note, and I can't track shit.
So as today starts up, as you cannot be lost, Chloe. You notice up above huge thunderstorms rolling through. There's a tropical storm coming
You've got
Are
to
you
be
fucking
kidding me.
kidding me, Anaya?
Look, we'll just keep going.
We lost 2 days because of you.
Look, we have infinite food.
No.
That's not the problem, though. The time is the problem.
Oh,
Time?
she's going... Oh,
We
yeah,
will
that's
die
what
in this
we said.
jungle
You
eventually.
guys forget the entire reason why we.
Yes. But I look at the time and I look at the goal, and I thought we weren't going to accomplish it anyways.
I kind of agree with Anaya.
Then why are we out here still trying?
Because it is our goal. It is our duty to try, even though we will fail.
I
So
was
we should
agreeing
try
with Anaya,
harder.
but now I'm starting to break with Anaya's philosophy.
in.
We should probably try a little harder.
All right, so it is going to be a tropical
mean,
storm today.
I
So if you
did go
travel at
into
all,
that tower
it's,
of birds for you.
So if you travel at all, it's 1 level of exhaustion and a con save to not take another. And you won't be lost. You don't have to worry about the disadvantage on checks to avoid being lost. But you will automatically take 1 exhaustion and con save for a second.
Can anybody predict if it'll be how long this will last?
It's a day-by-day basis,
Mhm.
Bishop says.
Well, you are
Changes within
useless,
the day.
Mr.
It's like North Dakota. The weather can change in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no kidding. That thunderstorm recently was horrifying, by the way. Like, it blew the swing on our deck over the side of the deck and almost into the windows. Anyways, Numpty has no opinion other than like he really wants to go home.
We should have let you die.
You probably should have.
Leave this island of pain.
You know, I'm trying to think. Did he actually contribute to the fight at all last fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did one thing that was
He
kind of
took
good. I know.
hits.
Okay.
I'm a wizard and I got immediately hit, but I did do damage and I did take hits for you. Had I not died, I would have certainly been able to do more. But yeah, I wasn't the most useful. My chief glory in that fight was taking damage.
So yeah. What's the plan today, guys?
I guess,
Continue on.
yeah, just keep trying to press for. We'll eventually get there one day,
Get
one
to
way
Mesa.
or another. Maybe
Alright,
not with Anaya
so-
leading us, but you know.
Nope. Not with an eye, apparently.
The power of magic, though anything is possible.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so, as
Maybe
you
we'll
guys
find
travel
a tomb
along,
just randomly stumbling through the jungle, actually.
Yes.
do you guys want to move at a fast pace?
Obvious. Wait.
Is this a new day?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a tropical storm today.
I mean,
Would we
it
take
will give us-
exhaustion?
We're taking
I
exhaustion
don't
anyway.
think that affects it. So yeah.
No,
let's-
you wouldn't get
let's,
extra. No.
Fast
Okay.
pace.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
Chloe- Chloe is using
might
it,
as
then.
well try to get 2 hexes.
Right there. Get into that square. So you'd move.
Do you want
one.
me to use my
Yeah.
not get
want
lost?
to. Yeah, because you already not
Preferably.
lost. Well, you already casted it. It's
Yeah.
the same day. Day hasn't moved at all yet.
Oh, okay.
So if you guys are moving at a fast pace, I guess Musher will roll. I'll just roll live. Why not? Let's see what happens. Okay, you guys get an extra hex in. Excellent. And everyone take 1 level of exhaustion, and I would like everyone to give me a con saving throw during this day of hard travel.
Oops. God damn it.
Haha!
No advantage for you, Connor. Mhm.
Wait, sorry.
Ratoras and Numpty coming through with the.
Anyone gonna join me?
Nope. How does it feel to be at the bottom, good barrel?
All right, so Anaya, Erich, Yeah, and Ian and Erich, you both take exhaustion, a second level of exhaustion.
Boy.
So, your guys' speed is halved by the end of the day. Thankfully, you guys don't have any random encounters today. Alright. So, I'm going to mark those. Mark off your ration and your bug thing. And then a new day. Let's see what happens. Okay. Today is much more normal.
Oh,
The storm has rolled over, and there is no more of that storm. So Connor and Chloe have one level of exhaustion. Everyone else is clear of their exhaustion after their long rest.
I'm at full charges again.
All right. So with one level of exhaustion, you have disadvantage on ability checks. Musha will take over today, Connor.
Yeah.
Let's see what we get here. Yeah, he good. Are you guys moving at a? Are you using any charges today, Clay?
Yeah, we're at full charge, so
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want to
Because
do?
how far are we? We're still pretty far out, so yeah.
30
Or like
miles. We
a
got
couple days. I could roll a couple times still, so. Yep, not lost. I'll use
Not
that.
lost. All right. So you guys just want to move? Do you guys want to go with fast pace?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting lost at all. All right. All right. Musha will roll. See if you get that extra.
Level of exhaustion. Ew.
All right, you guys get that extra movement in. Nice. Way down there. Excellent. Let's see if anything happens tonight. Nope, nothing tonight. All right, so Erich and Anaya. All right, you guys make it to your camp. You take a nice long rest. Erich and Anaya, you no longer have levels of exhaustion.
I can roll my charges back.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that's my third 3 in a row on charges, by the way.
You've been lucky. And then Mesro is now only 2 days away.
2 days, yeah.
If I had a normal walk, so it's like 20 miles.
20 miles. I thought it was.
So then the question is,
Yeah.
would we like to
Yeah, it's in this one.
save my charges for when we get there, so I'm at max? Or do we want to use 3 and get there right away? And then not be able to.
Get there right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to go fast paced and not get lost, or do you want to just go move 2 hexes in one day?
Fast pace and not get lost.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
We should give another roll.
Since
here.
by rolling that 3, we've been keeping steady on our charges.
Luckily,
Yes, lucky.
it's not going to happen again. There's no
All
way.
right. So, in this day, let's see if there's any random encounters.
Are you telling the gods a probability that it'll never happen?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. While we are traveling today, is it possible for me to scavenge for food?
Yep. Go ahead and give me a survival roll.
Oh, whoops. Hey, I got the same thing twice.
All right. Give me a 1d6 plus your wisdom mod.
1d6.
Yep.
Plus 3.
Okay. So 8 rations are found today. And
How many people is it?
you
1,
guys
2,
are-
3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll get 2 extras.
So, as you guys are getting close to the city of Mesro, you, as you're gathering food, Corey, on the side, it's hard to find food because some of the plants in here are kind of more decayed. Some of the animals have like been grown over by fungus in this part of the jungle. And as you're collecting, you're not too far away from the party as they're all moving along ahead. Further behind you, you look up in front of you and you see a small pack of what look to be ankylosauruses at first, but at
Mhm.
a slightly closer inspection, you can see that their skin has like rotted away, and you can see bones sticking out of them. And you can see them look towards you, and they give out a bellow, and then some of them begin to move towards you.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
And
Guys!
and
There's dead
we'll
dinosaurs.
we'll stop there because it's almost 10:30.
Yeah, we've been running for 3 hours now, so.
Yep, we'll stop right there.
Right, that's still done.
All right. So, good session,
XP!
guys.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
Ooh, it's gonna be juicy.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be nice.
6 Terrafolk and a Chieftain Terrafolk.
Yep. So I'll hand them out after
When we get off.
after the stream. Yep. I'll hand out that dank XP.
Okay, well, for all the notifications that went off on stream, Riley followed us, and we also got an anonymous donation for $10. So
Thanks.
thank you guys.
For listening to our garbage.
Yeah, thanks
Mhm.
for
Lots
listening.
of garbage.
Yeah,
Always
Yeah.
remember. in your
and
hearts that
especially
grumpy
thanks for the $10 donation for charity. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. It really is. All right. Well, let's see
So-
what happens next time.
Yep. We'll see you guys next Friday. We stream at 7:30 Central Standard Time every Friday, so tune in. Oh wow, whoops. I was zoomed way in and I saw the nostrils.
Right in, yeah.
So
All right.
tune in next Friday. We'll be streaming again as long as all of us are available. So we'll let you all know. So hope to see you then.
All right.
Bye.